for Big D Energy, live on Woodward Sports. Join four-time Stanley Cup champion and legendary badass Darren McCarty and the golden voice of Neil Rule, Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m., as they give their takes on all things Detroit sports. The number one midday show in Detroit is on. Welcome to Big D Energy.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Big D Energy.
Biggest of D's! Big D.
My name is Neil Rule. That is Stick in for D-Mac. We are back. We are locked. We are loaded. Stick, what's popping?
Everything is everything, Neil Rule. You're back. Everybody's feeling good around here. Spenny just came out of a meeting where, it went exceptionally well because of absence, which is good.
Social media is crushing it.
Really, I was told, quote, I'm unfollowing you because you put the clip where Maurice Norris got hurt.
No, we're doing insane numbers pretty much across the board on all social media.
That's odd. I was told that you were unfollowing.
Let Spenny flex on what he's doing
Go ahead.
Shout out to the boys. Shout out to Travis. Shout out to Justin. This guy Travis is an absolute sicko. Like, it's insane.
And can we be honest? Like, Travis should enter the Outkick Your Coverage contest.
Yeah.
He's posting up his hot blonde chick
Bro.
constantly, and I'm like, Travis from Ohio pulled that?
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing here? Woodward
Travis.
doesn't have that much clout, Travis.
Dude, he's worse than me.
Yeah.
Like in terms of out kicking. Like, he's on some Jaguars kicker shit with
He
his
got a
girl.
hot girl.
Yeah.
He got a hot girl.
70 yarders, man?
Yeah, it's 75.
Damn.
Yeah.
Shout out to Trav. Dude is a
Big
wizard.
Trav,
Dude is a
man.
wizard with the social medias. He's
Yeah.
got pumping. We got YouTube pumping. Justin taking care of everything. The boys are back.
The most dominant digital sports media presence in Michigan, for sure. One of the best in the nation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's facts. So you don't even have to believe me. You can go compare the numbers for yourself, or you can save yourself some time and just listen when I tell you.
Men lie, women lie,
Numbers don't.
numbers don't.
There you go. Absolutely. KG in the building.
What up, man?
How we
Speaking of
living?
lying,
Yeah, we good. We good.
What have I lied about? We good for now.
Okay.
Yeah, for now.
All right, I got you. Nitty gritty in the chat. Jump into the chat, by the way. Old Neil Rule is back, bitches.
Yeah.
Yes, I am. 1,000 million, 100%. Big Sim, intern Simeon. What's
Big
up?
Sim.
last week, right?
Last
Four
week.
more.
Rip.
Four
Rip.
more days.
We got a Missouri 4-for-4 coming on Friday.
Yeah, look
Absolutely.
Should do a Vanderbilt one as well.
I'll sneak a Vandy in there
Yeah.
for sure. I'll have you believing Vandy's going 0-12 and Missouri's going 12-0 by
There
the
we
end of
go.
the day.
That's right. Well, I believe they'll be 7-1.
Yeah.
That happens every year.
And you know what happens next?
Then they turn Michigan State.
Yeah.
Shout
Like,
out.
that's the way it works.
Yeah.
Spencer Raxter, what's up, man?
Michigan State, 2 wide receivers on the Blitnikoff watch list. Neither of them named Nick Marsh. Offense is going to be fun.
If only they had someone to get him the
It's
ball.
on Aiden Childs. It really is. The offensive line is going to be much better. The receiving core is much better. The defense should still be pretty decent. It's on Aiden Childs.
Football's back.
You got 6 guys from Orchard Lake St. Mary's State Championship team heading on over to Michigan
Yeah,
State.
no, like
so
they got.
they're gonna be a solid squad, fundamentally sound.
They're gonna be.
Yep.
They're gonna have weapons.
I'm
It's gonna
rooting
be a
for you
fun
guys.
offense to watch. They're gonna be throwing the ball down the field. Just if the decision making is there, we'll be fine. We need to see it from him. You're getting paid $1 million. You got the weapons now. There's no excuses. You got 3 redshirt junior and senior offensive linemen that transferred in here, so it's on him.
No doubt. No doubt. I can't wait to get into that stuff, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna be coming at you a little bit, Spenny.
Oh,
like
yeah.
for real.
No, for
and not and you know it's not from a Michigan fan angle, it's from a reality angle.
Yeah.
No, Spinny Sean said that he struggles to find 6 wins on y'all schedule this year. Do you feel the same way?
No, they need.
Here we go.
I'm just asking.
they're gonna win 7 games.
7, all right.
6,
Or
7.
and if they don't,
And if they don't, then
Jonathan
changes
Smith
pack your shit.
Probably.
No, take a stance, Spenny. That's how this business
Oh,
works.
Jonathan Smith getting fired if they don't make a
No,
bowl
they
game.
probably won't.
He can't get fired year 2.
Yes, he can when the people that are in there now didn't hire him.
Yes.
Absolutely, they fucking
That's-
can.
No,
man.
that's exactly when they can get
Yeah,
fired,
like,
Stick.
what?
You're not my
Backwards
guy.
step.
Yeah, you're not my guy.
You're right.
We arranged for $800,000 for your quarterback that I was told was going to save the program.
Right.
I'm just telling you guys.
That's when the I was
Okay,
told really
but
get
here's
the
fuck.
the question: who is their guy? Right? This is the old. We don't want him, but who the hell do you want? Who the hell's willing to come?
Somebody else.
They're great.
Urban Meyer,
Hell of a
apparently.
solution. Somebody else. We don't give a fuck. Just somebody else.
Somebody else.
Simeon, we got an opening at Michigan State. You want to go coach?
Right. That's what it'd be at that point.
Shout out to Darren McCarty, by the way,
Big
and myself yesterday.
Shout
big
out.
celebrity golf match champions.
Yeah.
Dusted the field.
Damn.
Dusted
Y'all
the
ran
field.
through there.
Oh, it was unbelievable. That's the best golf I've played in a decade.
Sorry, Danny. Maybe next year.
Yeah, Danny DeKaiser. I'm sorry.
I was going to say, who are the other celebrities?
So Danny DeKaiser and Eddie Mio, both former Red Wings.
Okay.
That was their angle. They played in our group. We had that locked up by hole 11.
Damn. Talk your shit.
By
then.
hole
All right,
11.
Neil and D-Mac are an insane tag.
No, they are.
We had that locked up by hole 11. Kenny Allen and Joik Bell. Now, Kenny Allen can play.
Yeah.
Kenny Allen is one of the best celebrity players I know.
Former kicker from
Former
Michigan.
kicker from Michigan.
And one of the
Baltimore Ravens.
nicest dudes you'll ever meet in your
Great
life.
dude. I love Kenny Allen.
Yeah.
I
I'll
hated.
see him out and he'll be like timid, like stick. And I'm
yeah.
like, yeah, you're fucking Kenny. Like, we're
Yeah.
cool, man. Like,
Yeah, 100%.
I've met
a
like
butt-
8 times.
Is there
What's
a
going on?
Is there a butt coming from Joik though?
Joy
But-
could,
No, Joik's cool.
Joy
Joy
could
can-
probably drive the shit out of the ball, I
He
bet.
Just
can.
not straight.
Yeah.
Just not straight.
Kenny said he caught a couple at 305 on the GPS.
Yeah,
so
bro,
Joik's got that in him.
With the quads on that dude?
Yeah. And Joik came out looking clean. He looked like he was going to Somerset
Shout out-
after
shout
after
out,
the
yeah,
golf
It's like he owns a fancy bar downtown called Parlay.
Parlays, by the way, shout out. I'll be there next Tuesday, as a matter of fact, before the
Surprise
Tigers
spot.
game.
Shout out Joik.
I'm looking for. I've never been. That's on me. So
Yeah.
I'm fixing that on
No,
Tuesday.
that's on Joik for not inviting all of us.
Yeah,
He
that
brought
is
some
true.
food
sent
up here.
us
from
Joik
there.
Bell.
Yeah, he sent us some food one time. It
Yeah,
was
the
really
food
good.
was banging. So
Yeah.
shout
He's
out.
still mad. I'll beat him in an Oklahoma drill.
But okay.
But yeah, shout out to me and D-Max Celebrity Champions, by the way, and shout out to New Way Works and the work that they do. And we had a great time out there. We raised a ton of money. So that was D-Mac, man, for the auction stuff. D-Mac was like, "Hey, auction off a dinner. I'll go to dinner with people." And like, it was again. I say this
That's
a
why he's
lot.
the GOAT.
Yeah, dude. Like,
Man of the people.
yeah, he is. Like, he loves it.
If you have a problem with Darren McCarty, you're one of the worst people I know.
Yeah, then
Like,
you have a
seriously.
problem.
like he is genuinely a top 3 human I've ever met in my entire
No,
life.
no doubt.
If you have issues with Darren McCarty, then you're probably a
Why
piece of
didn't
shit.
we have people following you guys around yesterday getting all this captured?
I don't know. It's not up to me.
All right.
People don't do things around here, you know.
We were rolling the putts. It was incredible. We played well. 61, 11 under on a 2-man. We finished 7th in the 4-man
Yeah.
as a 2-man. Like it can't be any better than that. D-Mac and I have one more lined up, the Detroit City FC golf outing.
Nice.
So look for that.
Oh, speaking of that,
What about
any-
me, you, Spenny, and
Yeah.
D-Mac?
Yeah, we
that,
gotta get
that
her.
was on, and it was off,
was
and it was
off,
on,
yeah.
and it's off.
We
If
do.
we go a whole summer without a round us 4, like there's something wrong
Yeah,
with the
no,
universe.
I mean, we might not be good enough, Stick. They're
Yeah,
golfing with Danny DeKaiser now. Yeah, sorry.
They big time now.
Joik Bell.
Speaking of DCFC, real quick, any
Yes.
more news on like Alumni Field?
Yes, so,
Is it
Alumni
Alumni-Fi or
Alumni-Fi,
Alumni-Fi?
something
Yeah.
How
like
do you
that?
pronounce that?
Soccer night in Detroit. Well, with the super chat, looking forward to calling matches at Alumni Field,
Is it
right, Neil?
Alumni-Fi?
Yeah, Alumni. Yeah,
Not
they're-
Alumni-Fi?
No, yeah, it's Alumni. They're a bank. I do the commercials for them for
Nice.
Detroit City,
The
and
mock-ups
yes,
for that stadium, that shit looks
So
sweet.
where is it gonna be?
But remember the mock-ups for LCA,
District
boys.
Detroit.
well, this is different.
Remember the
District
mock-ups.
Detroit. Nah,
Remember the
there's-
Detroit
there's-
sign mock-up.
Yeah.
There's different people in charge of this one.
Yeah,
Stick.
I think we're
Let's
gonna
just
be
say
okay.
Mock-ups are one thing.
yes.
That's what
no,
architects do. Engineers put together the building.
yeah. All I want to say about it is this, and like you can feel however you want to feel about soccer. You can, and that's fine. But you should like the story of Detroit City. The first time I showed up to do play-by-play for a match, we were at Cas Tech.
Yeah.
They had to kick homeless people out of the press box on the
believe
day of
that.
the game.
They rose
Okay.
from the ashes,
Yeah.
literally from
And
the
that's
dirt.
a steep
When
climb to get up there.
When it rained, I couldn't see out of the press box because the windows were clouded and stuff like that. To think about that this team came from that in the MPSL and will play in that stadium in Detroit
Yep.
is an insane story. It's one of the best sports stories, not in Detroit, in America.
Facts.
If they pull this off here, which they're on their way, when they pull this off here with the stadium, that will be one of the best sports stories in America here in Detroit. You can feel however you want to feel about soccer, but the fact of the matter is, when this happens, when this thing gets built, it is incredible.
Neil, can I ask you for one thing?
What's that?
When they do the documentary on it, can you give me a 6-7 in there? Just at some point, be like, yeah, I've been here for, it was like 6 or 7 years, and then somewhere, just sneak it in.
Yeah, I got you.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Neil, where is the stadium going to be? Do we know?
Do you remember where the Southwest Hospital is? Kind of down Corktown way.
Oh, okay, got you.
Big area there.
Yeah.
Been empty, vacant for over 20 years.
Wow.
To the point where there was like feet of water in the basement of this stadium. Yeah,
Okay.
100%. And I saw people crying on social media. Oh, great, another stadium. Well, it's a stadium you don't pay for.
Right. So
you
should be happy about that one.
So there's
another
that
thing to do in the city.
Yeah,
like,
right.
like I am not a soccer guy by any stretch of the imagination, but I have fun at DCFC.
Oh,
lot of fun.
absolutely.
I mean,
it's a great show.
And I love the setup that they had over at Keyworth, but I'm excited for this new stadium, and it's cool that you've been there for the whole ride. Like, whenever I hear stories like that, all I can do is think about Guitar Hero, where you start out practicing in your garage, and you get a little bigger stage, then you go play like a Fox Theater, then next thing you know, you're at Pine Knob, and then you're at Comerica, then you're at Forward Field, and that's what's going on with DCFC. Like, you started watching them when they were at this little, then they got their own little stadium, which was nice, with the train going through in a background and all that fun shit. But now this is real deal, man. And to put it in Southwest, which if you're smart about demographics and who loves soccer, Southwest would probably represent that probably the
Best
most.
tacos in Detroit, too.
Yeah, well,
In the
which
Southwest.
has shown itself. You know, they play exhibition matches against teams from Liga MX, which is like the the highest level in Mexico. It's a top 10 league in the world. Place is electric.
Yeah.
So it is.
I can't wait. It's gonna be fun.
No, it is. It's going to be great. And just the story of it. If you can't get behind that, then you don't like Detroit sports.
Yeah.
Period. End of story, man. Whether you like soccer or not, if you can't
Take
be
away
accepting
sports.
of that,
It's just you don't like Detroit. Like, you don't like the growth of the city.
that is Detroit.
Yeah.
Detroit City FC
Coming from the ashes,
is Detroit.
Absolutely.
They're
Built it
renaming
from
themselves
nothing.
the Phoenix.
Yeah, like built it from nothing, like literally nothing, and it is. And if you haven't been out to a match, you need to
out
go.
there.
And even the Keyworth Stadium thing, I've told this story on the air before. Like, they needed to get a bigger stadium to get into USL. They worked out the deal with Keyworth. They crowdfunded money. Yep. They paid investors back with interest early. And they funded the money. They refurbished the stadium. They leased it from, because it's Hamtramck's stadium, like their high school stadium. They leased it from Hamtramck for $1 a year. And when they leave to go to their stadium, they hand it back to Hamtramck schools. Refurb it. It was condemned.
And much better than they got it.
Yeah,
right?
it was
Like,
condemned.
the field's beautiful. I love how they use the shipping containers as
So
like
dope.
VIPs.
Yeah.
Like,
trying to get
when I
out there
took
soon.
fish there,
It's
it was
fun,
like
bro.
he
You'll
was
like
in
it.
awe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to get back out there soon. I'd shout out.
When do they plan on moving
there?
27.
27. All
Yep.
right.
The
Absolutely.
27th, they're moving into the new stadium?
2027.
2027. Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna take a minute.
They didn't even break ground yet.
No, but it's awesome. And you always hear, I have a lot of friends who are big into soccer, and they're always going to the games at Keyworth, and now having it downtown at a legit, like I saw Kelly Rowe put out what it's going to look like in them.
Shout out
dope.
Kelly Rowe.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Motor City Patriot, love the DCFC story. No, it's great. It's 100% great. And if you're hating on it, then you're stupid.
Yep.
And I have no
It's
reservations
good for
about
this
throwing
city,
that out
man.
there. Yeah.
Like,
Do you want more shit to do in your city or less shit to do?
Yeah.
Do you
Pretty
want
simple.
less vacant land or more vacant land?
Do you want to attend soccer games with homeless people camping out?
Yeah.
Or do you want a brand new state-of-the-art stadium where everybody can have fun?
So again, I just wanted to shout them out, that whole organization, everybody. They're friends of the network too.
Yeah, big shout out.
So absolutely, man.
Well, they've kind of been the bastard, like, professional sports team here. And when all teams were in the gutter when we started Woodward Sports in
They were one of the
2020,
better
they were the
teams.
only ones winning championships.
Yeah, like
And at a baseline, if you're hating on the stadium, at a baseline, listen to Mike 07842. At the very least, it'll be a nice place to meet a soccer MILF.
You
So
goddamn right.
there you have it.
Goddamn
know what's
right.
important.
It's a
no.
lot of soccer mills.
Yeah, absolutely.
Latino soccer mills, too.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Latina.
Brazilian.
Latina.
Lucina.
all right.
Big booty Latina.
Yes.
Hey, in 2027, when you're going down to the stadium, stop and have a steak at Black Rock,
You could
right?
have a steak at Black Rock, and you can get 20% off your order if you mention Woodward Sports. And that's all you got to do. Just tell them Woodward Sports sent you. They'll give you 20% off. Don't miss their daily deals like Tasty Tuesday, Thursday's Steak and Scampi combo, and Sunday's Sips. Also, check out the new summer flavors menu with the pineapple brulee cheesecake. You crack right at the table, or crack into some crab legs. And don't forget to enter the giveaways. It's not just a meal, it's an experience only at Black Rock Grill.
Walk into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men today. Open 7 days a week. Sit back, relax, and enjoy precision haircut, scalp massage, hot leather neck shave, and hot towel treatment from one of our talented stylists. Step up your game this season and take advantage of our $20 haircut special. Scan the QR code and get your coupon today. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, the ultimate haircut experience. Open 7 days a week. Walk-ins always welcome. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men. It's wicked awesome.
New rule here for Planet Fitness. We're winding down summer. That's right, but there's still time if your age is 14 to 19 to work out for free for the rest of the summer. All you got to do is pull up to your local Planet Fitness, fill out some paperwork, and you are in there. You have the high school summer pass, work out for free the rest of the summer. Very, very cool program that Planet Fitness does. Helps out the community, right? Gives teens a place to go in the summer, get that movement, get that exercise, get all of that going, stay in shape for your fall sports and all of it. Planet Fitness, man, they're a part of this community. They're more than just a gym, everybody. I'm telling you that. PlanetFitness.com. Planet Fitness, don't pay more money to lift the same weights. All right, we're off and running here. Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network, Neil Rule. Stick here in for DMAC KG, Spencer Raxter, Big Sim, intern Simeon. A lot of banter in the chat. Jump into the chat, subscribe to the Woodward Sports YouTube channel. And lot of chatter in the chat. We were talking about Detroit City Stadium a little bit. Other big news, real quick, and we got Lion stuff and Tiger stuff we're getting to. Don't worry, I'm gonna get us there. But Spenny, I thought about you instantly. There was a good meme I wanted to send you. UFC on Paramount Plus now.
Yeah, no more pay-per-views.
No more pay-per-views. More on that in the Rest in Peace segment. I have it for my Rest in Peace.
There you go.
So there's that. But
higher fees, we love that.
So your thoughts?
It's awesome.
Hell, I agree.
Yeah, they needed to do it. You can't do pay-per-views anymore. Nobody's gonna watch it, especially if you don't have the star power or the ability to attract fans with big names.
Which they suffer from right now.
They don't. Yeah, it's a really bad time for the UFC right now for star power. So to have a pay-per-view paywall behind already subscribing to ESPN Plus was just an awful idea. So it's good now. You'll have the casual fans that are dudes just at home on a Saturday night looking to throw on a movie or something. They see a live UFC event, they'll put it on, see something sweet, like, oh shit, I'll be back next week.
Yep.
So.
And 4K capability.
Yep.
Like that's big. I've become stick. Shocking, I know. I've become a pretty big 4K snob, dude. It is incredible.
I mean, it's like having LASIK when you're blind your whole life. You don't want to go back.
Yeah, you can't go backwards.
I don't need fuzziness.
Them Paramount fees going up.
Like you've gone back and watched like an analog TV without HD. It's wild that's how we grew up. Mm-hmm. Like watching sports on that. It's literally like watching Tecmo Bowl.
Yeah. I swear it was clearer back then.
That's what I'm saying.
It,
like
looking back at it,
while I was
how were we doing
experiencing
this?
it, I remember high def Barry Sanders. But when I watch Barry Sanders highlights, I get 6-bit Barry Sanders. It's the weirdest thing.
Don't make sense.
No, absolutely. So yeah, shout out to them as well. Art Vandelay, ESPN effed up with their last big fight, couldn't get the feed to work. until the last fight. So again, this is Dirty Dr. D. Paramount Plus comes free with Spectrum cable service.
Shout out.
For now.
You're right.
So Paramount's on the Spectrum?
I guess.
Paramount is on the spectrum.
I always suspected. Right? Yeah.
Bang, bang. I
always suspected. Germ Sam at 2212. Can we get a Neil Snobby segment? You do every day. I'm told that you do every day.
Yeah.
But yeah. And real quick before we get into the Lion stuff, because there is some Penei Sewell stuff that I want to get to. I meant to do this in the open and I forgot. I just want to run a not even a poll per se, just like in the chat, the Maurice Norris situation and what happened Friday night. I found this to be kind of wild, where we posted the clip, some other media entities posted the clip. Some people got on their moral high horse and said, no, we're not posting the clip of his injury. Mm-hmm. Note we didn't post clip of him convulsing on the field.
Right.
Yeah.
It was the injury.
Yeah.
I saw a lot of medical people that are respected on Twitter that posted the clip of the injury, not the convulsions, the injury. I quote tweeted Woodward's and said, prayers up for my guy, obviously. The pushback that I got, to a 1/10 of a degree, that the pushback that Woodward got on the socials, I find weird. And the reason why is it was half people saying, why would you post this, take it down? And then it was literally 55% of people saying, what happened? I got to see this. You're like, I want to see. Not, that's a bad way to phrase it. I want to see what happened. Mm-hmm. We do this as a media entertainment company. There's an angle of media stuff we do. There's an angle of entertainment stuff that we do. That was more the media side of posting what happened. I didn't see it because I was watching the Tigers, because the Tigers needed my help.
Yeah,
So I turned the Lions game off. And I did my usual. I watched 7 minutes of a preseason game, then I'm out.
Right.
Hey, football.
Yeah. You just missed the end of Hendon Hooker. That's fine.
Yeah, okay.
You ain't missed nothing.
Yeah. So I had to go when I got an alert on my phone that this happened. I had to go. I went first to Woodward. We had the clip up, and I watched it, and I was like, "Damn."
Yeah.
And then I had read the story. I want to know where you guys are. You guys are a good barometer. You guys play ball. I ask you a question. You guys give me an answer. Where are you guys on this? What was the right move?
Well, the right move for who? The right move for Woodward is to post the content. Period. End of story. The people that bitch about it are the same people that love to make everything about them.
Right.
Because now it's about how it made them feel and about how their morals wouldn't have posted it. It doesn't matter how it makes you feel. The job is to report the news. The job is to tell the people that love Detroit sports everything that is going on from Detroit sports. And whether it's a Darius Smith breaking up with Cash Doll or a major injury on the field, you need to understand that you can come to us for the coverage. That's the strategy here. That's what we want to be known as. We don't want to tiptoe around tough things when they happen either. So, like, the people that virtue signal are the same people that will do that in any situation. It offended me. Nobody gives a fuck if it offended you.
Yeah, that's...
Nobody cares if it offended you and your little personality.
Then don't consume it.
Yeah, right. This is where we live. Look it. I don't like it. Boop. Scroll right by. I don't want to see it. Now, if you want us to get super sensitive and put, hey, there's a sensitive content warning, plug your eyes if you can't handle what we all saw happen on a football field and what happens probably 6, 7, 8 times a year in the NFL. Like, I don't want to hear it. So the people that were pissed about it are the same people that all they can do is think about themselves. That's where I stand on it.
YT on the chat. Every major network posted Tua throwing up game signs. STFU, seriously. It's a nothing burger. That's how I felt. Like, I was like, you ever get like pushback and you stop for a second and you're like, am I doing something wrong? Like, and you like sit there and self-analyze. And I'm like looking at it and I'm like, no, Neil, like you came here to see what happened. Like you you live in this space. Like, you need to know what happened. You need to see it.
Right. And you even went the extra step and didn't post the convulsion part of it. So I just don't get it. A lot of those people probably already have a preconceived notion about Woodward sports regardless. So it's just one of them things, man.
I guarantee
it's
it wasn't
nasty.
just our page. I bet you they were on, NFL on CBS's page complaining about it. I bet you they were on
some media in this town. Like, it was crazy to me.
Well, as we know, some media in this town are the biggest pussies you'll ever run into.
That is true.
We just in a reactionary fucking society,
in the
man. It's disgusting. It really is.
It's the weirdest thing I've ever been a part of.
Yeah.
Top 40 DJs were tougher than sports writers.
Yeah, it's just, man, like, you can choose not to. You literally have a choice to what you consume.
Yes.
You literally have a choice.
And he's fine now, right? It's not like we posted a dead dude. It's not like we posted Damar Hamlin when that happened. Like, and everybody saw that. Like, that's what I mean. Like, and now he's fine. So we just posted an injury that happened on a field where a guy's in concussion protocol, which when that flashed across the screen, I was like, yeah, no shit.
right.
But he's fine now. So it's not like we posted a dead. Like, just get over yourselves, people. It happened on a field. If it happens between the lines and it's relevant to Detroit sports, we're putting it on our social media. If you don't like it, go follow somebody else.
Yeah, and again, I thought the social team handled it perfectly. Just they didn't show the convulsions. And that's
all you had to do.
That's all you had to do, right? And what up, though?
I didn't see it happen when we were here doing the watch party, but I'm not dialed into every snap of a preseason game. Right. And I was like talking to Easy about something, and we saw the chat. We looked over, and they were like, "You're missing out."
Spenny, it was around the time Matt Vierling hit the home run.
Yeah.
That's why we was kind of distracted, and then we ended up going back and seeing it. But yeah.
What up, though, in the chat? I honestly searched out to see what happened. You guys are like me. I'm the same as you. Like, I had to go see.
Be, like, when you're talking to your boy, the water cooler talk, as they call it, like, you want to be informed. Hey, did you see what happened to Mo Norris?
All right.
Oh, no, I didn't. Okay, that's the end of that conversation. Not, oh, yeah, Woodward posted it, and man, that's crazy. I'm glad he's okay. Like, our job's not to create a narrative about it. It's to say, here's what happened. And I think maybe that's why people are so confused nowadays, because, like, news outlets, media outlets always want to take something and slant it some way instead of just presenting it what it is, and you take from it what you want.
Yeah. So, I wasn't going to take a ton of time on this. And in the chat here, it sounds like people were basically the same, as me. Like, I didn't see it. I wanted to see it. Steve O'Baby, thank you, Neil and Stick. This is what I love about you guys. You don't give it us. What Woodward Sports Chats thinks, they are not the media. No, I care what you guys think. I do, for real. Because I want to be relevant to you guys. That's what makes you keep watching. Like, it is like that. What do you got, Stick?
Simo313 hit me, like, right in the childhood feels. We all watch Faces of Death growing up. These kids are soft.
That's a fact.
Have you guys ever heard of Faces of Death, Spenny?
No, but
I've heard of
we
it.
had Pain Olympics when I was growing up, which were pretty bad. And Scarred was a show that they used to play on MTV, I think.
Yeah, they did.
Faces of Death was like, it was a viral thing before viral was even real, because it was before the internet. But it was like this mythical video that you could rent from the video store. By me and Walled Lake, it was Entertainment Tonight. And, like, the video was always gone. Somebody always was renting Faces of Death. And it was, like, the most disgusting things you've ever seen in your life.
I think they didn't even have it. I think they just put the box there so you would keep coming in.
I mean, you could do that back then with propaganda and stuff like that. That was like the Blair Witch. Like, the Blair Witch.
Oh, man.
That
was
movie
the
sucks,
shit.
dude.
It is
But
horrible.
the
yes.
viral campaign behind how
was
it was
nuts.
real and all this,
It
like,
was nuts.
before the internet, you heard shit and you thought it was true. There was no research
heard
into the
shit.
Blair
Somebody
Witch.
Blair Witch, like, yeah, come on.
Woodward Sports chat thread. Shad216, I think it's because at the time people were more concerned about the broadcasting of a potential death on the field. I don't know. And then literally under that, DNCENT, Damar Hamlin literally died on the field, and it went mega viral.
Yeah.
That's it. Thank you, guys. That's all I was looking for.
Man.
Yeah.
To quote Rocky IV, I believe, if he dies, he dies.
Well, the duality of man, I think, is a good. That is definitely a good comp. All right, Panay Sewell stuff. When we come back,
Yeah.
we're rolling now. We're rolling. Let's talk about Jack's Car Wash, everybody. And the reason I want to talk about Jack's Car Wash is because you can get a free car wash right there on your screen. All you have to do, text WSN to 888-522-1729. 888-522-1729. $17.29, and you can get a free car wash from Jack's. That's all you got to do is doing it that way. There's over 40 Jack's car wash locations. And guys, look, you go to their website and follow them on social media, all of that. They have all their plans out there. Unlimited wash plans. You can wash your car every day at some of the Jack's locations. They have full service options. Some of their locations are full service. The vacuuming, all of it. It's out there for you, everyone. Jack's Car Wash. They are the answer. There's literally I'm looking at one.
Right.
I passed one on the way in here coming down Maple Road. Guys, I'll say this too. The unlimited car wash package, underrated. Like a coffee package. It's underrated. You don't realize how often you do it. Mm-hmm. And you don't realize how often you will do it until you can go do it as many times as you want. You know what I'm saying? So again, Jack's Car Wash, that's the move. Get the free car wash. Follow them on social media as well.
Walk into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men today. Open 7 days a week. Sit back, relax, and enjoy precision haircut, scalp massage, hot leather neck shave, and hot towel treatment from one of our talented stylists. Step up your game this season and take advantage of our $20 haircut special. Scan the QR code and get your coupon today. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, the ultimate haircut experience. Open 7 days a week. Walk-ins always welcome. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men. It's wicked awesome.
Why do we fight? We fight to protect the innocent, to hold the powerful accountable, to bring the oppressors to justice. Why do we fight? We fight to secure and preserve our civil liberties, to get each and every one of our clients the justice they deserve, and to make the lives of real people just like you whole again. ThenFights.com.
Feldman Chevrolet is Michigan's #1 Chevy dealer with 5 different locations in Novi, Livonia, New Hudson, and Lansing. Make sure you tap in, scan the QR code on the screen to see their massive inventory. Shout out to Jay Feldman. He's been a great relationship with Woodward Sports pretty much my whole time here. He's just a good dude. He helps out in the community a lot, does a lot for charities. So make sure you go shop at Feldman Chevrolet, Michigan's #1 Chevy dealer.
All right, back at it. Neil Rule, stick in for DMAC, excuse me, for the next couple weeks. Jump into that Woodward Sports chat thread. Get in there, KG. Big Sim, intern Simeon, his final week, as a matter of fact. Spencer Raxter. You got a football 4 down in the chamber, right?
Yep.
It is a rest in peace Tuesday. Also, we got a ton to get to. But Brad Holmes spoke about Penei Sewell. It brought a tear to Stick's eye.
It's just so beautiful, man.
It is so beautiful. We have the footage. Fenny, where we get this from?
Yeah, this is from the This Is Football podcast on ESPN.
All right, let's run this. Here's Brad Holmes talking about our guy, Penei Sewell.
Man, it's so much. Like, he's gifted, obviously. Like, he's genetically gifted. He's got athletic ability, but it's just the toughness and the grit and the intelligence and how much he hones his craft. And, like, he never is looking for an easy way out. You know, guys that reach that level and have the big contract, that's when you can start kind of, I'm not going to do this, I'm going to do that. All off season, he's working. He's trying to still get better. And that was a lot like how Aaron Donald was. It's just almost like you almost have this, like, undrafted mentality.
Yeah,
almost.
wait. That's what Andrew Whitworth
Yeah.
said, that Aaron Donald was on this show. When I asked him the same question about Badasses, he said he's the only player he saw that every day of his career played like an undrafted free agent, worked out like an undrafted free agent. It's June 3rd. No one cares about anything, and Aaron Donald's in the gym acting like he has to make the team.
And that's often the separator, man. That's often the separator. It's like it's mindset, mentality, those intangible qualities. Everybody's looking for the upside of the physical traits, how big, strong, and highlight plays, and Man, all that stuff doesn't matter unless if you're not wired right. And so guys like Penei Sewell, we got a lot of other guys on this team too, man. But, Penei Sewell, Aaron Donald, like those guys are just wired a different way.
I love that.
That has the ability and wired that way.
Love that.
Exclusive interview with Brad Holmes and the new head cheerleader for the Minnesota Vikings.
Stick.
It looked just like him, didn't it?
Sounded like how I think that guy would sound too.
Stick.
Zesty.
Moving on. Okay. That was Brad Holmes with NFL. There's an NFL Network podcast, right?
ESPN.
ESPN.
Yeah,
I'm
right.
sorry.
There was no NFL Network.
That is.
well,
There's
yeah,
one in
right.
the same. One in the same. Okay, I'm going to put the train back on the tracks right now.
Good luck.
Despite Stick's takeover attempts, Look,
I'm glad it wasn't us. That's all.
okay. Thank you, Stick. Duly noted. Moving on.
Could you imagine waking up to that? All right, Brad Holmes, Panay.
Brad Holmes,
Let's
Panay.
go. Aaron Donald, beast.
Look, Brad Holmes didn't say anything that we don't already know. But, Stick, I do think in this town sometimes with Panay Sewell, it goes overlooked. It goes taken for granted. Do we understand in this town that you are watching an ironclad, surefire Hall of Famer at work in his prime? No thought process to it. There is no debate. The man is on a Hall of Fame arc. I've said it before. I'll say it again. Get out in front of inflation, NFL Hall of Fame. Start making his jacket now. Buy those materials at today's prices, not 12 years from now prices. The fact that, and you hear Brad Holmes doing this too, comparing him to Aaron Donald, the greats of all time at their position. And guess what? And Spenny, like, look, we bounce back and forth. We get these lists, and they're like Lane Johnson, all this kind of stuff. Make no mistake. If GMs in the National Football League right now had their pick of any tackle that they could take, it would be Panay Sewell, and it wouldn't be close.
Yeah, I think the only thing that holds him back is he plays right tackle. If he was playing left tackle and dominating,
because that's what the situation he's in calls for.
I'm not faulting him for it. But what
anyone that holds
it
it against him, that's dumb. I'm sorry, that's dumb.
I don't think people hold it against him. I think that's why he flies under the radar as much as he does for being the dominant force that he is, because everybody puts so much emphasis on the left tackle, the left tackle, the left tackle, the left tackle. And we know Panay could switch over there and play it no problem, but we're in the fortunate situation of having a Taylor Decker who's a pretty damn good left tackle. But also I think what works against him is he is a set it and forget it guy. Like,
that's it.
You don't have to worry when he's in the building. You just know it's safe when Panay's on the field. But you saw it year one, the dog in him when he face masked up Aaron Donald toe-to-toe as a rookie. And what was he, 20 years old then?
He said, I'm not putting up with your shit, man. Like, that's it.
I don't
Nick
care
Bosa, Aaron, like, on the scene, day one.
There is no tougher guy in the league at that time than Aaron Donald. So there was, like, nobody else he could have done that to show that, hey, I'm a grown-ass man. I'm here to handle business, and nobody's going to push me off my spot. I can't speak highly enough about him. And then when you go beyond the football player that he is and you see him on the field with his kids after the game, you see him being the type of guy and the type of leader that you would follow into battle. Those are the guys that you need to have the type of success that the Lions have had over the past 3 years. He was the very first draft pick of Brad Holmes. You know what Brad Holmes did? He went and got Jared Goff, then he went and got Panay Sewell. Step one, step two, and here we are today because of that.
DNC ENT in the chat, and he sums it up very, very well. He's 24. He ain't even in his prime yet. Like, think about that. Wait till he figures it all out.
Wait till he gets his man strength.
Right. He's already the best tackle in the league, and like you said, he hasn't hit his prime yet. That's nuts. Insane.
It's guys, I go back to it often when we have these discussions about the Lions. And the evidence is out there for you. For him to come in here the way he did, and as you said, Brad Holmes' first draft pick.
Yep.
He, from second one, said this shit stops now.
Yep.
And it stops with me. And I don't care if it's Nick Bosa. I don't care if it's Aaron Donald. I don't care who's in the way. I don't. And he's not obnoxious about it. The contract got done. You never heard a word about it. Like, that's, man. We undervalue Panay Sewell in this town. We do.
Well, and me
for
and
real.
Maz.
And like, I know it's the nature of the offensive line of the position. They don't get the glory and everything like that. But you are watching the best at his position for his. He is Miguel Cabrera.
Yeah.
He is Miguel Cabrera of offensive linemen, and we're seeing it in real time.
And me and Maz went back and forth. He was a Micah Parsons guy. I was a Panay Sewell guy in that draft. He wanted Parsons because our defense was trash, and he would have thought Parsons would elevate our defense. And my argument back then was Brad Holmes just made the one thing that was pretty good about the Lions great. So we now have one great thing on the Lions. If you add Micah Parsons to a shitty defense, you don't have a great defense. You have Micah Parsons on a shitty defense having to do everything. So the way Brad Holmes went about this and built the offensive line and doubled down, like, yep, we already have Ragnow, we already have Decker, we already have all these other players in place, but you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go pluck the best tackle and throw him on the line. because Rashawn Slater was also up in that draft too, if
Yeah.
you remember as well.
And I would have taken either of them.
Well, this is when Adam Baydoun and I were
Right.
doing the morning show. And
Who?
Adam Baydoun, shout out, my guy.
Panay Sewell's a bust.
Hope to see his face soon. But yeah, we were talking about that, and the deal was with Rashawn Slater, he was already almost a finished product. He was gonna, you could insert him. He was as good as a product as you could get. With Panay Sewell, there was all this potential on the back end to where he could be leaps and bounds better than Rashawn Slater, and you've seen it come to fruition. Like, Panay Sewell was a rougher project coming out. You got to remember, he didn't play the year before we drafted him.
He was like 16 too when he got drafted for some reason.
And he didn't play the year before, so it was like, oh God, this is a question mark. Brad Holmes knew what he had. He knew what he went after, and he got his guy. I think we forget about all those things because it's just, this is our guy.
Yeah. I'll say that, you know what else about Panay Sewell? There's two things. And in the chat, 623 says, Panay's great, but couldn't hold Orlando Pace's jockstrap. And then 2 messages later than that, Blimpy says it well. And I don't know what they were talking about, but if he's talking about Panay Sewell, this is why he's better than Orlando Pace. It was a run sweep, and he got to the second level fast. Do you see when he pulls? Do you see when he catches passes? Let me know when Orlando Pace could have done that
It's like
stuff.
a fucking lion hunt down a gazelle. Like, literally, National Geographic when he gets
Put it in slow-mo.
When he starts pulling, it's National Geographic.
National Geographic should do that with the guy, like the narrator that they use.
should.
They should do that, man. That would be pretty. Yeah, that would be a great.
Entering the next level,
that would be
for a linebacker.
Yeah, that would be such a great clip. I'll tell you this too, and how I feel about Panay. And you guys know, like, I've been an apologist since minute one. Panay Sewell, when I see him on the field, as you brought up, this has to do with like the pregame, because everybody gathers around him and they listen to what TF he has to say.
Yep.
Like, that's it. He makes me feel like safe as a fan. You know what I'm saying? like makes me feel good as a Lions fan, safe as a Lions fan. I'm like, that's our protector out there.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I would follow him literally anywhere because I know I can't be touched. Like, if I could go back to my Spenny times in the bar, and I've told you stories about when I've been, up in the up north bars and stuff like that, and situations happen. If I walked into a bar with Panay Sewell, you couldn't tell me nothing.
You ain't worried about shit. I might go start the fight.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, but that's how he makes me feel, like, as a fan. I feel that way, like, when you're going onto the field, like, Panay Sewell makes you feel like it's going to be okay.
Yeah.
Like, we're going to win because Panay Sewell's out there. And that's why I know that's wild to hear.
And don't let me hear one of them pregame speeches. Oh, man. Like, he is the heart and soul of this Lions tean, man. Like, without a doubt.
It is.
Without a doubt.
It's absolutely incredible, man. It's absolutely incredible. Mike07842, preseason football blows. Yes, it does.
Shut up.
It does.
Shut up.
It does. Stick.
Shut up. Shut up.
It's stupid.
Yeah, you're stupid.
No, preseason football is stupid.
Well, no, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Tell that to Isaac Tesla, who we're going to
Sanders.
jerk off for the next 15 minutes about how well he's doing and what he did in
Well-
preseason. Oh, no, but preseason doesn't matter, Neil, so why are we even talking
it
about it?
doesn't
Like,
matter.
don't piss me off like this today. Please, not today.
Well, I mean, he could have just done that in a game too.
Oh, he could have.
Yeah.
Yeah, then that you have that case for everybody who's ever played in a preseason.
Correct. No, thank you.
We knew
But
this
it
was
doesn't.
coming, y'all.
That's what I'm saying.
It was only a matter of time.
He is showing that he is steps above his competition in preseason.
Which is why
that
Brad Holmes went up and got
will
him.
translate to a real game. And once again, you're looking at this through the Lions lens. When I look around the league and I see starters at quarterback playing, I see starters at running back, I see starters at wide receiver playing, we are spoiled as Lions fans right now to where we're only judging third and fourth string. So, yeah, it doesn't mean quite as much as your new quarterback getting some reps or your new wide receiver getting some reps. But at the same time, I'm not going to sit here and bash football. Like, it's the dumbest thing. Preseason football is still better than regular season any sport.
Spenny, can we chat poll it? Is preseason football dumb?
It's fair.
Pretty easy poll, I think.
Yeah, is preseason football dumb? I want to know.
I see what you did there.
Because I think it's dumb. Stick doesn't. I'm
It is
curious
not
to see
dumb.
where the people are.
It is not dumb.
It's dumb.
It's football.
It's dumb. No, it's not.
Yes, it is. They're wearing NFL uniforms. They're running NFL plays. You're seeing the future of your team. Kyle Allen Fuck, I thought he played a good game. Didn't you?
It's number 8's team now.
Okay, tell him about Gold. Tell him about Gold Crown, and we'll recalibrate about the preseason.
Tell us about Gold Crown, Stick.
Hold on, I'm looking at this.
Do something, Stick.
I'm looking at the damn poll. I had to vote to make sure it's not being slanted. Gold Crown, all hail. Concentrates are their bread and butter, crafting elite collab extracts since the caregiver days. They're going way back. And you can find them at goldcrownextracts.com or hit them up on any of their social media. They got TikTok, they got Instagram, and you can look for them at dispensaries all around the state of Michigan. Over 300 statewide. Smoke like royalty, all with Gold Crown.
How do people feel about getting a Planet Fitness membership for $15 a month? How do they like working out in the clean and spacious gym that's filled with equipment for every workout? And how about free fitness training in the judgment-free zone that leaves them feeling energized all day long? Join Planet Fitness today with the free PF app, online or in club, and start getting that big fitness energy for $15 a month.
Big injuries, big news. Twice a week, Dr. Jeff Pierce from Michigan Sports and Spine joins Woodward Sports Network for the Injury Insider Report. Big D Energy Tuesdays at noon, and Ermanni and Edwards with Maz Thursdays at 3:30. Get expert analysis and in-depth breakdowns on the latest sports injuries from the man trusted by top athletes in the community, like D-Mac. Whether it's the Lions, Pistons, Tigers, or Red Wings, Dr. Pierce talks us through it all. Don't miss the Injury Insider Report with Dr. Jeff Pierce, your go-to source for understanding the impact of injuries on the games and players we love. Only on Woodward Sports Network. Scan the QR code on the screen or go to MichiganSportsandSpine.com to see if Dr. Jeff Pierce can help you.
Lady Jane's. It's wicked awesome.
My sons are here getting their haircut right now, as
Are
a
they?
matter of fact. Yeah, absolutely. So shout out to Beth. Shout out to Lady Jane's. Back at it.
Do they both go to Beth?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Neil Rule, Stick in. Well, we had somebody over on our side of town that we used, but they moved. So now they're in the Lady Jane's ecosystem on this side of town.
Yeah,
So
rest in
that's the way it
peace,
works.
Alyssa, too. She's no
Yeah.
longer in the chair, man.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Moved to Madison Heights.
Yeah, she transferred.
Kate Cam is dead.
Man, the fans will be crushed.
Yeah, they will.
I was. Yeah.
Nobody wants to take that spot either, according to Beth. So we lost a good one.
We did.
You
a real
lost
one.
a soldier, man.
No, a day oneer.
Yeah.
I mean, she'd been in that chair for 4 years.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Shout out Alyssa.
out.
Rest in peace.
Yeah,
Figuratively.
of course.
Neil Rule, Stick, KG,
She's
Big
actually
C.
doing really well. I was talking to her yesterday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So she fought back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she's doing she's doing very well right now.
Yeah,
Good.
she's good.
She pulled through.
I know it was looking bleak for a
Yeah,
minute
right.
there.
She pulled
but,
through, man.
We got Big
Goddamn.
Sim, the intern. We have Spencer Rax. We have all of you in the Woodward Sports chat thread. Okay, Spencer had it on here. Do you want to see more of the starters in preseason? Well, we know Stick does
Right.
because he thinks preseason football is the greatest. We have it in the chat right now. It's preseason
greatest.
football dumb. 52% of you say no, yes, yes. 48%
Good
of
to
you
know
say
we got
yes.
52% of smart
Well,
listeners.
there's an error margin of plus 3%.
I ended
so.
it, Steak. Don't worry.
Yeah, we victory! Victory!
Wow.
5% dub.
It doesn't matter how long that was going to go. It could have gone on forever. The smart people, the ball knowers know, Spenny.
Oh.
Spenny
Okay.
will sit over here and tell me he will take people's impression of practice more serious than people who don't go to practice. I would argue if you watch preseason, you're seeing an elevated practice.
But you're not seeing the starters.
You're
You're seeing
right.
the starters
With
in
people
practice.
that may not touch the field.
Do you want to
Once
see more of the
again-
starters?
In
the
small
preseason.
doses, yeah. I want to see Jared Goff catch his rhythm before game one. Yeah, I want to see that. I want to see a series of the starters, especially with John Morton calling a brand new offense. I want to see it because
What's a series of the starters going to do?
the same thing it does for every other fucking team in the league that does it. It gets them on time. It gets them hitting another colored jersey, which I don't know.
Which they do in the inter-team scrimmage.
It's different.
joint
It's
practice,
so
yeah.
different when it's a dress rehearsal compared to a real game, right?
and then you still got to wait another 2 weeks before you even touch the field.
I'm telling you, we don't have to worry about seeing our starters here, but there are many teams in the league. Patrick Mahomes played one series. Are you telling me Patrick Mahomes, arguably the best quarterback in the league right now, multiple Super Bowls, Andy Reid, very smart head coach. Are you telling me he's an idiot and that Patrick Mahomes just is going out there for no purpose? There's absolutely no purpose to send Patrick Mahomes.
Do you think the organization wanted him to do that?
I think if the
do you think they would? Do you think they would send him out there and make that risk?
I think
if there was nothing to gain from it.
I think it's his call. And
Yeah,
if he chose to play
Exactly.
in the preseason game.
So there you go, KG. So you're telling me arguably the best quarterback in the league sees value in preseason, but
him.
y'all don't?
Did Jared Goff play in the preseason last year?
No.
There you go.
Second in the league in yards, fourth in touchdown.
Everybody
That's Jared
It's
Goff.
up to them.
Exactly. That's Jared Goff. But if you're telling me that you're
Well,
gonna
your
you're
God-
gonna go up to Patrick
your God
Mahomes
and
and be like,
Savior.
hey, what you're doing won't help you, and he's like, wait, I got Super Bowls. I know what will help me prepare for the regular
Stick
season.
different strokes for different folks. Not
Exactly.
Not
So why the hell are
applies
you
for us.
guys making the decision for
Stick.
everybody that it doesn't matter?
The greatest quarterback in the land, according to you, Jared Goff.
Yes,
right?
Who is
Greatest
better than
quarterback.
Patrick Mahomes in
Who is
primetime?
better than Patrick Mahomes? Maybe Mahomes needs the reps to try to get on Goff's level. Maybe. I don't know.
When they go head to head, you know they do.
Absolutely. But with that being said, your guy sees no value in it.
Okay.
None.
That's great for Jared Goff. And I
Do you
respect him for
disagree
that.
with Jared Goff?
Listen, I don't have to agree with everything. that man does.
no.
Now, do I
got
want?
him.
Wait. Do
We
I
got
want
him.
to see Jared
Number
Goff
one.
more? Of course, I
Number
want more
one.
Jared Goff.
We got him.
Number one.
I want more Jared Goff. But if he's saying, you know what, Stick, I'm good. I got this. I'm going to be in the top 5 MVP candidate again this year. Do what you got to do, Jared Goff.
Jesus Christ. Now I'm done.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got her.
Woodward Sports chat thread in the super chat. Freddie Felt 313 sitting courtside at the Indiana Fever Dallas Wings game tonight in Indy. If anyone near me throws a you know what, I'm going to make them swallow it. That's aggressive.
Shout out Freddie, man. You're a real one.
He is a real one.
Better
Also,
get some video.
Did you see they put up nets around that because people were throwing?
That
No.
was fake.
Stop.
Was that fake?
That was fake.
Was that fake?
That was fake.
Oh,
No way.
man, I was like it's turning into European basketball.
I'm fucking that around the court. No
Freddie,
way.
if it does happen, though,
You better get a video.
yeah, you better get us our video, man.
Yes.
Your boots on the ground there, big bro.
You're going to
Sideless in the super chat. Jared Goff doesn't care about preseason and hasn't taken part in one since being in Detroit.
Cool.
Stick, are you saying Goff is wrong?
I think he is. He's disagreeing with his Lord.
I'm
and
saying
Savior.
Travis Hunter's playing right this preseason, and we're getting to see him look on
Right.
both sides. Exactly.
Rookies don't have
Tesla
a choice.
rookie.
Yeah.
I mean, Talik Williams, we finally got to see him in some real game action. We were able to break down some good film on him.
Yeah.
But no, that's worthless to you guys. It doesn't matter that he was able to get sideways on double teams and make sure he was occupying 2 linemen so the linebacker could come in. That doesn't matter to you guys.
Wouldn't you agree that regular season snaps are more important than preseason snaps?
Well, of course. Super Bowl snaps are more important than regular season. What the fuck does that prove?
Are you angry, Stick?
I think he is.
I just...
You might have to talk to
I
HR.
don't understand the logic of, hey, we're going to talk about Tesla and how good he's doing, but why then, Neil? Why would you even want to discuss it? It's in preseason.
Right. And he's not Amon-Ra St. Brown,
Nope.
and he's not Jameson Williams.
No, but he's proven himself to be a damn good potential wide receiver 3, and he could work himself there, you know where?
In
Through the
practice.
course of preseason.
No, in practice is when he's going to work
Yeah,
his way
that's-
into being wide receiver 3. Stick, like, come on,
Practice
bro.
gives him the
on, bro.
opportunity. The games give him the platform. If he shined in practice all the time, but when the lights were turned on and he was in a jersey and he dropped every ball, do you think they're going to evaluate him in a preseason game? Or, man, this guy's great in practice?
They're going to put more in what he does in practice. 100%.
Okay.
Yes, they are.
I'm kind of with Stick on this one because we're seeing that with Hendon Hooker. Like, Hendon Hooker has been looking good at camp. He has been making plays all over camp, but he did not look good in that
Well,
preseason game.
even look at
all.
Lovett, right? Lovett was kind of a small buzz coming out of camp. And look at first preseason game, brick hands on a slant. That matters. They want to see how you perform in pressure situations. Camp is not the same pressure as preseason. Preseason is not the same pressure as regular season. Regular season is not the same pressure as playoffs. Playoffs is not the same pressure as Super Bowl. Do I have it clear for you, KG?
Sure.
Okay.
Well done, KG.
Yeah.
Woodward Sports Super Chat. Jump into there. Got some to catch up on as well. Ryan's reaction: negative interaction, saying not to post the injury is still interactions. Right,
true.
but- no, I mean
The algorithm can't tell.
When you go micro on it, you're right.
Yep.
You're right. Like, but that's not the goal. That's to me, it wasn't to go. That wasn't the reason I quote tweeted Woodward's post. It wasn't to get interactions. It was so people could see what happened.
Right.
Like that. That was why. Michael Weary in the super chat. Faces of Death also came on A&E. Did it make its way to TV? I never knew that. I never mess. I chose not to consume Faces of Death.
Faces of
I'm good on watching stuff like that.
Faces of Death.
I mean, we all had the period where we were watching like
when you were
cartel
11,
decapitation videos.
someone
and stuff like
pops that into the
Yeah.
VHS when you're over at a sleepover. It's like, oh my God, that guy just got hit by a train.
Yep. Now people are desensitized to that because you see it on social media all the time.
Like literally.
Now you see
every
war
2
footage,
videos.
you're like, well, there's a kid.
Double G2112 in the super chat. So are we done with the Hendon Hooker experiment? We have that coming up for you in hour number 2.
No, it doesn't matter. It was only preseason. He's going to be great.
Yeah, I knew he was coming.
Yeah, that didn't prove anything, did it to you, Neil?
That's fair.
We're going to discuss it coming up in the second hour. When we do come back, though, it's rest in peace time. The little transition in to hour number 2. Who you putting in the coffin in the sports world? So get that locked, get that loaded. I have a UFC-related one, so don't take it, Spenny.
Rip.
Rip, absolutely.
Rip the rip.
Rip the rip. Let's talk about Loom.
Loom Canada.
Loom! They got the best stuff. You go there, you go to Loom, and you get 30% off of it. So you go pick up an ounce for, $100. Now it's $70, just like that. All because you mentioned WSN30. So go to Loom. You can scan the QR code above my head, or you can check them out online and check out where all their dispensaries are. I know there's one in Berkeley. There's one in Walled Lake. I think there's one in Southfield. They're all over Metro Detroit and all over the state. So stop by Loom today. Good people, veteran-owned, so go support.
Get ready for unfiltered sports talk like never before. Join Braylon Edwards and Shep as they bring you the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep.
Has a man open. Touchdown, Michigan. Braylon Edwards.
Where no topic is off limits. What are they thinking? How do jocks really feel?
Here comes a little blitz. Blitz is picked up, though, on the pass thrown to Edwards. Touchdown.
Tune in Monday through Friday from 2 to 4 p.m. on the Woodward Sports Network for hot takes, heated debates, and the latest sports news. It's time to elevate your sports game. Don't miss out.
How do people feel about getting a Planet Fitness membership for $15 a month? How do they like working out in a clean and spacious gym that's filled with equipment for every workout? And how about free fitness training in the judgment-free zone that leaves them feeling energized all day long? Join Planet Fitness today with the free PF app, online or in club, and start getting that big fitness energy for $15 a month.
Les Stanford Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC. Make sure you tap in, scan the QR code to see their massive inventory, or visit any of their locations around Michigan. Les Stanford Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC. Hit up my guy Goron. He'll get you into the car of your dreams for the cheapest price imaginable. LesStanford.com.
All right, coming up, hour number 2, Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network. Neil Rule, stick in for DMAC for the next couple of weeks. We got KG, Big Sim, intern Simeon, the product of Missouri, will be wrapping up his final week as a summer internship. We'll be giving our shout-outs to Big Sim and everything. We'll have a Missouri football 4 down. He'll break it down. We'll go game by game, how they'll be 7-1. At the end of October, and then in the season 8-5 because it's what they do.
I'm telling you, it's different this
I
time
know,
around.
I know it is.
Watch out for Vandy, man.
Believe it.
And before the show, we offered Simeon to come back next summer already. Just want to let you know.
Did he sign that letter of intent?
He has not yet, but
Okay.
it's on the table.
Mulling it over.
It's mulling it over. All right, got
Does
it.
a letter of intent even matter anymore?
Yeah, we'll get Simeon in the transfer portal.
Yeah. Spencer Raxter here in the building. All of you in the Woodward Sports chat thread. It is rest in peace time. So yeah, who you put? Yeah, do it, Undertaker. Do it, Undertaker.
Do it.
All right, everybody, get your thoughts out there. Who you putting in the coffin? Spencer Raxter. We typically start with you. Thomas Perry in the Super Chat. Welcome back, Uncle Neil. Hope your time away was awesome. It was, Thomas. Thank you
Not
very
for
much.
us, but I'm glad it was for you.
Yeah, we are.
Shout out.
Spenmo, who you putting in the coffin?
All right, my rest in peace on this Rest in Peace Tuesday is Simeon. Rest in peace.
It
was a fun summer. You're a good kid.
Yeah.
But had fun back in the
Spenny.
slums of Missouri.
Hey.
You're going to go over there and have a top 10 team for about 5 weeks and then just fall off a cliff. No, shout out to you, Simeon. It was great to have you part of the show.
Yes, sir.
It was good seeing you evolve on the mic. You got much more comfortable, we could tell. And well, you're welcome back on the show always.
Appreciate it, man.
Shout
Big
out to
Sim.
Big
Yes,
Sim.
sir.
Shout out to
Thank
Big
you.
Sim.
Fucking man.
And Spencer would kill to be in the top 15 in October.
I was going to say, at least we'll
absolutely
be there.
Yeah.
At least we'll be there.
Hot take. True.
Get him.
Hey, we're
100%
receiving
true.
votes right now.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
something. We'll take that.
Big Sim, your final rest in
Yeah.
peace.
I don't know if this is legal, but I'm going to do it anyway.
Yes, it is.
Tommy Fleetwood for the second time this summer. Rest in peace.
Oh, yeah.
Damn.
I'm sorry.
12
I'm sorry. Yeah, he's 12 under. I feel so
we dig a
bad.
couple 12 feet graves.
Yep, that's
I feel
tough.
so bad.
I don't.
It might not ever happen.
Yeah.
But at least he's making a ton of money.
That is true. So he made a lot of money, no doubt. Yeah, it's hard to win golf tournaments,
is.
dude. When you haven't done it before.
It's not that hard, is it?
When you haven't done it before, man, like it's tough, dude. It's no doubt tough. KG, who you putting in the coffin?
Is the easiest hanging fruit there is. Rest in peace to Hendon Hooker. God
Oh,
damn, it was
there-
a nice
there are a
ride.
couple of those in the
It
chat.
was a nice ride, man. Number 8 has just taken over this team. He is the future of the Detroit Lions after Jared Goff's contract. Everything that you thought about Hendon Hooker was wrong. And it's sad to say. I felt bad for him. They kept putting the camera on him. You can see him just being dejected over there. And when he got pulled before he even finished his half, Kyle Allen went down the field in 4 plays. Rest in peace, man.
I'll say this, like the Kyle Allen thing.
He's back.
Them throws.
Even the
unbelievable.
first preseason game when they got cooked in the Hall of Fame game, he missed some throws and he threw some bad interceptions. Without knowing who did wrong, did he read it wrong? Did the receiver run? Because that's obviously something that can happen in preseason. I did see him that play that was 3rd and 1 in the Chargers game. You're a sicko if you remember this, by the way. But he threw a little out that was on a dime.
Mm-hmm.
Like I could see why they mess with Allen for real. I could see why they like him. I could see that part of it.
Hendon looks like a college kid still. He looks like he's lost, doesn't have a lot of confidence when he's out there.
But someone earlier in the chat said, are you going to throw someone away who's had 33 NFL snaps?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's probably a reason you only got 33 NFL snaps.
Right. The Lions have their quarterback. So
if he had 300 snaps and actually produced, then
I feel bad for the people like JB that thought Hendon Hooker was going to take over after Goff's contract. So, rest in peace to JB and, his thoughts. But
People were talking about that in the chat. They said JB Smooth was on one about Hendon Hooker.
He still believes. If he
based on
performs
based on what?
If he performs in the 3rd preseason game against the Dolphins,
well, they do
there's still a
say this is
chance.
the biggest one, right?
Yeah, last week was the biggest one, allegedly.
I thought
They're
this.
gonna give him the start again.
They ain't even let him finish his half.
They did
bro.
not let him finish the half.
You saw what was going on out there.
Yeah.
You saw. Sideless in the super chat. I'm pre-building a casket for the Packers. They're not serious. They're talking about week 1 as if it's their Super Bowl. They are an if and or team.
I agree with that.
Yeah,
one.
I definitely agree with you. Jordan Love underwent surgery on his thumb. Ligament
he's
damage.
hurt. He has a built-in excuse again. He's hurt.
They expect him back for week 1. Good. Here we go. You
Didn't
feel
he
it?
play in the preseason?
I don't know.
Damn it, Neil. You're stealing my rest in
Do
peace.
you feel it in the ball? I'm sorry. Stick.
Oh, you and the Packer
Stick.
fans have a great relationship.
Who you putting in
Stick.
the coffin?
Hello, Packer fans. It's me again. Remember when I called your poverty franchise exactly what it is? Well, I'm back to let you know that you are even further in poverty than you were last year. Because now your quarterback is out for the entire preseason. He was going to build 0 rapport with Matthew Golden.
And we all know preseason is important.
He is going to build 0 rapport with Christian Watson, who is also injured once again. He is going to build 0 rapport with Romeo Dobbs, who is a decent wide receiver, but he can't get the ball to him. The kid
all
from
sound like
Michigan
twos to me.
State, not going to happen this year. You got to rely on Josh Jacobs to carry this team. Josh Jacobs is capable of carrying a team.
Good player.
5 years ago. He's old now. He's playing in the Arctic tundra of Lambeau Field, but rest in peace. Should have done it last year to the Green Bay Packers. Not only season, but franchise. You guys are irrelevant. You will never be relevant again. And the only thing you have to live off of for the rest of your life is shit that happened over 15 years ago. Oh, man. So enjoy your irrelevance. Enjoy having a quarterback that can't even play a game. And enjoy the Lions coming into Lambeau for, the 5th consecutive year and putting foot to ass in Matt LaFleur's booty.
Lots of FTP in the chat. It's good to see the fan.
Oh, yeah.
We're warmed up. I think we're ready to go
we're
now.
Here now. We're definitely here now.
It took a minute. And somebody, we're going to get into the Hendon Hooker stuff as we talked about coming up in just a little bit. But in the Woodward Sports chat thread, get into there. Here's one for you. Dante 151. 51. Rest in peace to the rest of the AL Central. The Tigers not going to choke this lead to the lowly Guardians, Royals, Twins, or White Sox. You are the weakest link. Goodbye. Dante, I've been on that. Everything is fine. It's been fine.
We back up today.
We're okay. So today we're back. I don't get tagged in the tweet. So why did you do this to us, Neil? After they win.
That mean they beat the White Sox.
I did have an emotional moment with Spinny during the watch party, but I think we back now. We back on it.
Okay, but when the Guardians beat the White Sox, here come the Guardians. When they beat the Rockies, here come the Guardians. Like, that's the way it works. The schedule goes in cycles. And the Tigers' cycle's coming up. They got the Twins and the White Sox.
They also have the Astros and the Mets. But the Mets aren't doing so hot.
Yeah. We hanging in there, Neil.
Okay, we're fine.
Yeah, we're going to be good.
We're fine. That's fine. Everything is cool, everybody. Agree, the Packers are highly overrated.
That's right.
They are like cowboys. They're diet cowboys.
Yeah.
To the NFL media.
That is a perfect comparison.
They are diet cowboys.
That's probably the most accurate description.
Packers are the diet Cowboys.
Not quite as obnoxious as
all
Cowboy
the taste,
fans.
1 calorie.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Last year, me and Packers fans on Twitter had a thing going on.
Yeah.
Like, it was...
Well,
because they don't want to hear the truth.
Yeah.
Like, and it sucks that a franchise like the Detroit Lions have taken over the top of the mountain, and you guys got to stare up at us and just remember the good old days when you guys actually fucking mattered.
Sideless in the super chat. Rest in peace, Yankees.
Yeah, it's been rest in peace. I ain't gonna lie to you.
They are taking on water. I'm here for it too. Aaron Judge goes.
With their trade deadline though.
Yeah. Well, Aaron Judge goes down and it all crumbles. Like for real. That's the way it is. Doughboy Steve puking in my mouth saying it, but I'll take Malik Willis at quarterback too. Doughboy Steve, at least you were honest about it. I'll give you that.
He'll be a fine QB too.
Yeah. At least you were honest about it. Yeah. He did win games last year.
He was undefeated last year.
Yep, he did win games. That's all I'm saying. Somebody else in the chat to quote Paul Bear said, "Oh yes, he's gone. Oh yes, friends." Last, sometimes least, we'll see. Rest in peace to Stream East.
Yeah,
and meth streams.
Wait, what?
And crack streams, at least as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah,
Spenny.
okay, yeah. Say you, because it definitely.
The UFC deal with Paramount.
We going strong, baby.
Gives it to me in 4K.
Oh yeah.
And my wife's.
And so will Stream East.
And my teacher, no.
It's so,
KG, don't act like they're equivalent.
No.
Spenny.
No.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
The buffering is the worst.
That's fine. You can pay. I'll be right here at 1080.
My wife is a teacher, so we get Paramount for I think it's $3 a month.
Nice.
So I'll happily pay the $3 a month
until it's $12 a month for UFC fights that you probably won't watch.
It'll never increase 400%.
People said the same thing about Netflix. Remember when it was $7?
I don't remember when it was $7.
Yeah, exactly.
I only knew it in
send it to you on DVDs.
Netflix. Like $20 now.
Here's your DVDs. Send them back. You'll get 3 more.
Yeah. No, absolutely. But rest in peace. As far as I'm concerned, and Spenny, I would imagine to a great degree how you're. I may still mess with it on a Sunday.
Yeah.
Like if there's an NFL game I want to watch.
You goddamn right.
But by and large, they don't show Hawaii games on mess streams or crack streams.
Which
is crazy work.
That's your real beef. You can't watch. You can't watch Week 0, man.
If I can't get the Rainbow Warriors on my TV, I don't even know why I have a TV.
Why do you have a TV? Absolutely. C-note, rest in peace Hooker haters who are scared he might thrive with the starters.
Yeah, terrified.
Yep, it's a smear campaign going on.
It's definitely everybody around him.
He's being
sounds a lot like a
blackballed
Matthew
like
Stafford
Shador.
apologist.
Greg Rounds, meth streams is the best. Until you want to watch UFC.
Yeah.
Shit, okay.
I was waiting for their next iteration of heroin streams.
Right.
Hey,
because they shut one down and 2 days later, not even, they was right back up.
Absolutely.
Tough to beat the persistence of a crackhead, man.
Yeah.
Yep.
They don't
Can
stop.
knock us down. We gonna get back up.
Yeah, absolutely.
We gonna be all right, Neil. I'm telling you.
Woodward Sports chat thread. Imagine if they packaged all these platforms into one super platform and called it cable. Hey, but JKR, it makes me feel better.
That's where it's
and
going,
like, look,
though.
I know that day is coming. I know it
No,
is.
seriously.
But here's where I like it. I'm not paying money out of my pocket for the effing Lifetime network.
Yeah.
And I put my head on my pillow at night, sleeping well, knowing that I'm not paying because the burning bed's on.
That's what I feel like
that's a
that
fact.
would make the most money is if a cable company that lets you pick out the channels
A la carte?
that you want to pay for. Yeah.
But they're all different price.
I don't need TLC. I don't need HGTV. I don't need.
Yeah, but you do it like Applebee's does.
Give me the
with their-
sports channels. Give me Comedy Central. Give me National Geographic.
You tier it out.
I know, but the sports channels are 10 times the cost of the other
But
networks.
that's what I'm saying. Like Applebee's, you can get the 2 for $20, or you can get the 2 for $35.
There you go.
No, I
I want the
absolutely you can.
35
Shout out
package
to
because that comes
Applebee's.
with the sports.
And I think they do have tiers in cable. It just
No, they do, yeah.
Yeah,
And-
but
and-
it's just you get basic cable and then you get basic cable with everything else. It's not like you're paying for fucking TLC whether you like.
All
it.
I know is I pay like $230 a month for all my TV, cable, streaming, and all that shit.
Yeah.
But if
Damn.
I'm streaming, why am I cutting
Well,
the
that's
cable
internet.
company a
That's
percentage?
everything.
That's
But
crazy.
I have every channel. I know it's obnoxious, but come football season, you got multiple TVs on. You want to be
Red
able to-
Zone,
I got
you want-
multiple
yeah.
cable boxes. I am the Neil Rule of cable boxes.
Rest in peace to Red Zone.
In my
man.
basement, we can watch multiple games at the same time.
And like nobody watches basic cable anymore. Like you're not watching fucking shows on FX. Like I used to watch shows on FX and AMC
Yeah.
and shit. Nobody watches.
It's
those
only
anymore.
live sports that carries live TV anymore. And
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
honestly
seriously.
the same thing with terrestrial radio. Outside of live sports, nobody cares about terrestrial radio.
Woodward Sports Super Chat, I ain't say that, says Hawaii games are put on the next day's schedule because of the 12 o'clock start. Can we confirm this on mess streams and crack streams?
Probably, yeah.
Okay, I
Yeah.
take that back.
Oh, nah,
I'm
you want
back.
to come back? No,
I'm back.
G.
We had a resurrection.
Yeah, no, bro.
We had a resurrection.
Nah,
We're
man,
back.
you made
Neil
your feelings
relapsed.
known.
Neil
Yeah.
relapsed.
Yeah.
You
on
made
the
your
mess stream.
feelings known, man.
Yeah. I'm back, baby.
There you go.
I am back. I am back. All right, let's take the break.
Caesars.
Caesar Sportsbook, everyone, the official sportsbook of Woodward Sports. Hey, you people are crying about the Tigers, thinking that it's over. Don't just talk about it, be about it. Scan the QR code on the screen. Make your first deposit. Use a promo code Woodward1000. And that way, when you make your first bet, if you lose it up to $1,000, you'll get it back as a free bonus bet. So what are the Guardians? 15-1, whatever they are, to win the division right now. Take $1,000. Deposit it with your first deposit. Use the promo code Woodward1000. Bet it on the Guardians to win the division. You think it's over? Go ahead. You'll win 15 grand. Can't nobody tell you nothing, right? And if the Guardians don't, and when they don't, you'll get it back as a free bonus bet. Is that fair? Everybody understand that?
Yep.
It's Caesars, everyone. One of the OGs of the sports betting game. The app is clean. It doesn't glitch out. It's all there for you. They have all the markets, all of it. It's Caesars. Use the promo code Woodward1000 when you make that first deposit. Caesar Sportsbook, the official sportsbook of Woodward Sports. If you have a gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Why do we fight? We fight to protect the innocent, to hold the powerful accountable, to bring the oppressors to justice. Why do we fight? We fight to secure and preserve our civil liberties, to get each and every one of our clients the justice they deserve, and to make the lives of real people just like you whole again. ThenFights.com.
It's part beauty, part beast. It's for those who dare to be different, for those who want to stand out, and for those who are built for more. The all-new Ineos Grenadier combines strength and style for an unmatched driving experience. Sold exclusively at Feldman Ineos of Waterford.
Hey, trust the guy that D-Mac trusts with his back, Dr. Jeffrey S. Pierce. He's our injury insider, normally on Tuesdays and Thursdays, but he is globetrotting right now. I believe he's in Europe somewhere.
Paris.
So, yeah, he's getting all the information that you need, and he'll deliver it right here on Woodward Sports with Big D Energy and the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep. Our injury insider, Dr. Jeffrey S. Pierce.
All right, we're keeping it pushing. Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network. Neil Rule stick in for D-Mac for the next couple weeks. We have Spencer Raxter, intern Simeon, of course, KG. We're really good today, I was told, so that's good to hear. I like that.
So far,
so good. Michael in the chat. Yes, I would pick like 10 channels and I'm good. Oh, you mean streaming? See, that works the other way.
Yeah.
You can just pick the channels you want.
Mm-hmm.
It's called streaming.
Right.
And we're right back where we started from.
You might even get lucky and they'll bundle.
Yeah.
So.
Yes, it is. Big Sim.
Yeah.
You got a 4 down?
I do.
We're doing it every day. Every day from now till after the Super Bowl.
Dead man walking.
Absolutely. Make way for the dead man walking. Big Sim, you can count on one hand the number of 4 downs you have left in this year.
That's pretty discouraging.
There it
Stick's
is.
going to love this one. We're talking preseason.
Here we go. Preseason 4 down. Let's do it.
The most important thing happening in sports right now.
J.J. McCarthy had the biggest drive of his life the other day. 4 for 7, 30 yards. One driver resulted in a field goal through pass to Jordan Addison, building the chemistry that you wanted to see. And then that chemistry is going to go away till week 4. Thoughts on McCarthy's debut? Should he play again? Want to stay healthy? What do you think?
J.J. McCarthy needs to play as much
as
he possibly can in preseason because, honestly, he didn't throw the ball much in college either.
Yeah.
So
that's a fact.
I not only don't have tape of him in the pros, I don't have a ton of tape of him in college slinging that rock. So, yeah, I want to get him out there and see what he can do. He shows flashes of brilliance, but he also shows flashes of I'm still a rookie. So, to me, I've never made a judgment on J.J. McCarthy. My position has been, I don't know. He handed the ball off 32 times a game.
We're all down on the Packers. Is Minnesota still our number 2? Are they the ones that we should be concerned about?
We are our own biggest competitor.
I would say that if you stacked up the division teams, I would say that the Vikings have the most volatility, where they could pop off, and it could go very badly.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like that's how I feel about the Vikings. And you know what vibes I get from that? You know what vibes I get from 4 of 7 for 30 yards?
Not going to be great.
Caleb vibes.
Yeah.
That's the Caleb vibes that I get.
Yeah.
Spencer Raxter and Sean Belizean can set their watch to a text at about 2:02 every Sunday. Yep. And it says, Caleb Williams,
45 feet.
7 for 19 for 39 yards.
Well, not this year. He's got Ben Johnson.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, that was the pass to Addison was 18 yards, so the other 3 completions went for 12.
Yep. There you go.
That's McCarthy in a can so far.
No, but it is like that's it. And I got to see him do it. And the entire book on McCarthy is strong arm. We've seen strong arm throws.
Yep.
The deep ball's not a problem.
Can get out of the pocket, but
struggles with the over-under ball.
Yeah.
Over the front 7, in front of the back 4, and that's where you live in the NFL. It's where you live.
That's where Stick was dead on, too, because there's been a handful of passes you see him throw. You're like, wow, that's a generational NFL quarterback.
Yep.
And then there's another half the pass he throws, and you're like,
big fact.
Wow,
you might want to hand the ball off 50 times. Yeah. You might want him to hand the ball off.
Fair enough. Second down.
Second down, couple injuries over the weekend. You already kind of brought up Jordan Love. It's not going to be that serious. Non-throwing hand. He'll be back week 1. They say they expect that. Landon Dickerson avoided major injury for the Eagles, though. That was a knee injury. They were worried it'd be big time, and it sounds like he's only going to miss 4 to 5 weeks. Thoughts on any of those injuries impacting the NFC?
I mean, as far as like those injuries, I don't have a ton for you on that. But I will say this, and this backs up to my thing about the preseason, Stick. As a football fan, when these things kick off on, they go Thursday, Friday, Saturday. When these things kick off on Thursday, I feel like I'm walking on eggshells as a football fan, like waiting for the next bad thing to happen. And that's part of my beef with the preseason. These guys, they get tore up because they're playing. Like, they're out there playing.
They're playing real football.
Well, Anyway, with all that being said, no, I do. I feel like I'm walking on eggshells as a football fan. I feel bad for these guys, man. I do.
Yeah, I don't. They're getting paid millions of dollars to go out there and play a fucking game. Go out there and snap the ball and have some fun, boys. But what was the question? Like, which injury is more important?
I was just wondering if you had any thoughts about the injuries impacting
I mean, the
NFC
Jordan Love
for
thing, I
Lions.
think, is super detrimental to them. I get it. He's going to be back before the regular season, but quarterback, that's been the problem in Green Bay since Aaron Rodgers decided he was too good to show up to any training camp. They have never been back on the same page, wide receiver and quarterback in Green Bay, because of that. Jordan Love is what it is. I saw some statistics about the guy from the Eagles who was injured, and that like Saquon Barkley ran behind him like 400 and something yards, and like half of those came before contact. So
he's
like,
probably the best guard in the league.
So running behind him was a major part of their game plan. I think he would be a bigger loss, but like you said, both of them are. It's kind of meh.
Yeah.
They'll be back.
Yeah, exactly.
That's fair. That's fair. Third down.
Yep. Cameron Ward, 2 series, played for the Titans, 5 of 8, 67 yards, 5 of 6 on a touchdown drive. Like what you see from him early.
I mean, I didn't lock in.
Yeah.
You know,
Didn't look as good as Jackson Dart.
There's fourth down. There you go.
Or Shador.
Or Shador.
Yeah.
So
Tyler Shuck and Shador going at it on.
Look, like it's tough.
Yeah.
Because in the end, I don't think it's gonna work.
Who cares? Yeah.
Like you're with the Titans. Who cares, right? Because it doesn't matter, because we're gonna find out for real in 3 weeks or whatever it is. That's the other angle of it. But it's just, I don't have a lot of belief in him, man. I never saw. See, here's how I work. I'm big on dynamic moments. Like when I was talking about Allen, the Lions backup. Like I can see why, as bad as some of the picks were, he every now and then he has a throw. You're like, that's a big time throw. Like I understand why they, to some degree, believe in this guy. The reason I don't like Caleb Williams is I'm not going to compare him to Cam Ward, but I never saw Cam Ward like take over, unless it was like Stanford or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like it was never done. I'm not calling him Will Levis or Anthony Richardson. Like I didn't watch Cam Ward play and say,
am I stupid?
Did something happen to me? Like, am I dumb? Like, I didn't have any of those with him, so I'll give him the benefit of the doubt far more than those guys. But it's in that same I didn't see him, when shit got hard, I didn't see him go take over. Is that fair, Stick? So I'm not going to put a lot into it because I don't have a ton of belief in the guy.
I think that's fair. I don't think comparing him to Caleb Williams is fair, because like Caleb, what was he, 7-5 quarterback at USC? Like Caleb's never been a outstanding winner on any level. Cam Ward, to me, kind of elevated a program to relevancy when they were kind of flirting with not being relevant anymore. And, we've talked about this. I put a ton of stock into those types of guys, and it goes back to, like, Dwayne Wade at Marquette. Like, if you could take Marquette to the Final Four.
Put him on your back.
Right, like that type of guy. If you could take a shitty program.
He got Tom Crean like $20 million. Tom Crean.
Hey.
He could part mountains if he can get Tom Crean that kind of money as a coach.
So I like everything I see out of Cam Ward. I do think he's a game changer, and he's going to be forced into action. So we're going to find out real damn quick whether he's got the chops or not. But from everything I've seen, he does a little bit wobbly on his short passes from what I've seen. He doesn't throw like a really crisp spiral. So it's strange to me. Dude, that
weird,
big,
but he
that
finds
strong,
ways
but it's
to
like
win.
pass
Like
from me to you, Simeon, is wobbly.
He won an incarnate word too. Wazoo, like he just finds ways somehow to win. Last one, Jackson Dart, 12 of 19, 154 yards and a touchdown.
Spinny boy.
How long till he passes up Russ? Is that going to impact our Jameis Winston in Detroit game that we were all
I hope
looking
so.
forward
Yes,
to?
I want him to
come
do
on.
well. The Ole Miss fans I know didn't really have a lot of belief in him in the NFL, like that I talked to, that like lock in to Ole Miss football. So I'm kind of surprised to see him have that kind of success based on what those people told me. But I will say this. I will say that anything that helps Jameis Winston coming to Detroit, I support.
You goddamn right you do.
I support it.
Yeah.
Because he's going to be there to lift him up, and that's what he's going to do. I don't know. Some of you responded to it on social media. I sent out a AI picture of Jameis holding the Super Bowl in a Lions uniform, Super Bowl trophy.
I love you, dear.
I want it. I want Jameis Winston here. I do.
As long as he never plays, I'm okay with it.
Well, it depends on which game he plays.
The last game of the season, just because we need to rest, because we've already got the number 1 seed locked up, then he can play.
I think that he can win you a game as a bat. He can.
With this offense, hell yeah,
if Goff,
he can.
like if,
But he can also lose you a game.
100%.
But that's any backup.
But that's any backup.
That's what makes him fun.
And when he does it,
It is a roll of the dice.
yeah.
Did you see him hit the crossbar in front of his team?
So they can go to Bible study. Shout out.
No, that's what he said. He's like, this Bible study, it's your faith in me that's going to make this possible. And he hits it, and he's like, y'all believed.
Yes.
He's a character. I love
the
Jameis,
man.
But I'll love him from a distance. He's not serious enough to be in a Brad Holmes, Dan Campbell locker room.
Neil, is he the NFL's Lane Kiffin?
Who, Jameis?
Yeah.
No. Like, Jameis has had big historic moments.
He has. I give him that.
You know what I'm saying?
Historic
again,
moments.
Well,
Crab legs.
what was it?
Crab legs was
That Thursday night game or that Monday night game where he threw? Didn't he set the record for Monday night passing yards or something like that?
He almost had 500, and he threw a pick when he had 3 more yards to go.
Oh yeah, against the Broncos.
Yep.
And then the next week, I think he threw for like $140 and 4 interceptions.
30
he got
for
pulled.
30 for 30, or 30 and 30 is pretty historic.
It's nuts.
And he got pulled for DTR.
That is history.
Jerry Jeudy died.
Yeah, like he's great. And you literally don't know week to week which one's going to happen. But one of them's going to happen.
That's why I don't want that, right? I'd rather take
I do.
Teddy Bridgewater, who I know is going to be above average.
That can't throw a pass more than 10 yards.
I'm about entertainment.
You do know Winston will give you a great pregame speech, though.
Yes.
Maybe that's what this team needs.
What do we want to hear from him or
Pancake
Panay
blocks and
Sewell?
dropping dimes.
Both.
Why not?
Right
All right,
now.
J-Mo, now it's your turn.
Could you see him, like, Panay's in there ripping, and then Jameis jumps in there and tries to start talking too? I want that.
He's a Dan Campbell guy. You can't tell me he's
I
not.
want that.
He is not a Dan Campbell guy. He's not serious enough.
Here's an aggressive take from my son, Marcello. Cam Ward's going to make Calvin Ridley good now. He's going to catch the ball for 1,300 yards next season.
Yeah, okay.
1,300?
Yeah, I think the ship done sailed on Calvin Ridley, too. Shout out.
Ridley's been good.
I'd like to see what his
He's
over's
been
at.
1 year. He was good.
Yeah, then he got suspended.
Just know what.
Big
which
Sim.
one
Wasn't
just
the
know
same.
which one he's betting
Big
on.
Sim,
It'll
can
be
you
good.
find us a Calvin Ridley
Yeah, I'll
receiving
look
yard
for some
total?
Calvin Ridley
Thank
lines,
you, my
yeah.
friend. Thank you.
Yeah,
All right,
dudes.
let's go to the break. Let's talk about Ben Johnson, everybody. Justice. It means different things to different people. If it's a settlement, if it's a verdict, justice is always worth the fight. If you've got a case, call the fighters at Ben Johnson today, or go to venfights.com. Get the justice you deserve. Guys, we're talking about trials. We're talking about cases. We're talking about stuff that is going to have a huge impact on your life. Get the tough, tenacious trial lawyers on your side. Ben Johnson Law, the fighter.
Walk into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men today. Open 7 days a week. Sit back, relax, and enjoy precision haircut, scalp massage, hot leather neck shave, and hot towel treatment from one of our talented stylists. Step up your game this season and take advantage of our $20 haircut special. Scan the QR code and get your coupon today. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, the ultimate haircut experience. Open 7 days a week. Walk-ins always welcome. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men. It's wicked awesome.
Stop searching for a vehicle and start finding one. Les Stanford Chevrolet Cadillac makes it easy. We harness the power of multiple dealerships and own the biggest selection of GM brands in the area to get you the car you need. With the Les Stanford Group, you'll have access to 4 different dealerships, providing you with more makes, more models, and more choices. We're connected to more than 1,000 vehicles. And with so many high-quality CPO vehicles available, you'll find new car quality at pre-owned prices. You can start and end your search at lesstanford.com today.
Hey, shout out to the good people at Jars, especially the bud tenders over there in Utica. We were out there for their grand opening with D-Mac a while ago, and they have more stores all over the state. I'm talking 9 here in Metro Detroit and 27 all over Michigan, Grand Rapids, Madison Heights, Milan, and more. You want to find out where they are, go to jarscannabis.com.
All right, we're keeping it pushing. Neil Rule stick in for D-Mac. We have KG, Big Sim, Spencer Raxter, all of you in the Woodward Sports chat thread. Reaction to the Jameis Winston discussion. 313 Kurt. No, y'all just like Jameis because he's a good spirit. We get it.
Right.
That's fair. Like Mike O. Jameis has a direct line to Jesus.
He does.
He does. And then there's this is it right here. These back-to-back messages in our text thread. Subscribe to the Woodward Sports YouTube channel. We just said Mike O said Jameis has a direct line to Jesus, which is true. And then Apps Life 1989, when he started last year, I bet every game for him to throw at least one interception, and it cashed every single time. That's Jameis. That's the arc.
Yeah, you got that baked in.
Yeah, that's the arc. He has a direct line to Jesus. He throws an interception every game.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's why I love the man.
Shout out.
How often in life do you not know what you're truly getting?
Not too many times.
But with Jameis Winston, you have no clue.
Yeah.
It's
a mystery box.
You could bet over 350 yards passing. He could have 120. You could bet under 400 yards. He could have 500. So that's what it is. All right, speaking of quarterbacks, let's talk about the backup that is here right now. The old easy button in sports talk. Mm-hmm. The backup quarterback for the Lions. In the chat already, and people just piled into the chat immediately before we even brought it up. It's like they knew. Stephen Baffey, tell me one backup QB the Lions have had that has actually played well since Sean Hill. This regime has not had ish, including Bridgewater. I watched him suck ass in the preseason too.
Jeff Driscoll had a couple nice games.
Mike McMahon, when he was called on, he delivered.
Until it was time to do it in regular season, but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Jeff Driscoll had a couple games for that last Stafford season when he was injured, where he looked pretty good.
Drew Stanton.
David Blau.
I know Tim Boyle's not there. Tim Boyle's fucking.
He just got cut too from whatever team. He
I want to know what kind of black magic or
blackmail
pull that this guy had on NFL GMs.
Yeah.
Because there's just not.
There's no way.
Because there's only 15.
He just looks like a quarterback.
You got to yield a roster spot.
There's only 15 real quarterbacks in the world.
Yeah.
Like, that's the problem.
And
there's 64 first and second stringers. Like, that's what it is. Where are you with the Hendon Hooker thing right now?
I'm done with it. It played itself out. What has he got? Next year is the last year on his contract. If you cut him now, it's going to go down as one of the biggest blunders of Brad Holmes' draft.
That's where I get off the highway.
Yeah, you can, but that doesn't make it untrue.
It didn't hurt you.
You can run from
it's not
it,
a
but that doesn't make the truth less true. Huh?
It's not a blunder if it didn't hurt you. It didn't hurt you.
It didn't hurt you at all, man.
What do you mean it didn't hurt
I'd
you?
rather have a player in the third round that played games.
Simeon, can you pull up the rest of that third round where Hendon Hooker was drafted, and let's see who.
Yeah,
the
you
five
stick.
players
I don't like
after
doing
him.
that because someone's going to take
because
the.
it may prove you wrong.
No, because somebody's going to take the exception and make it the rule.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
They're going to say the one the one Pro Bowler pulled out of the third round. Well, we could have had this guy. Every team passed on 3 times.
Did I say give me Pro Bowlers? No, I said give me the names. I just want to be able to judge this. But giving up a third round pick for Hendon Hooker when you are very strong at drafting, and to me it was more situational drafting for Brad Holmes because they weren't sure if Jared Goff was going to turn into this version of Jared Goff, right? This was when it was still a question mark of who the quarterback of the future was going to be. I think if Jared Goff had came out year one and operated like an MVP candidate, they would have spent that pick somewhere else.
Maybe.
I liked Hendon Hooker coming out of Tennessee. A potential Heisman candidate, got injured. You were able to get him at a discount in the third round because if he was healthy that whole season, he probably could have been a first-round drafted quarterback, right? He was looked at as highly touted that year coming out of Tennessee. So at the moment, it was a discount to market. Now it's just kind of thanks for playing. I mean, that's it. Simeon, you got who was drafted after Hooker?
Yeah, I mean, the very next pick, Tank Dell.
Oh,
but
that would have been a good addition.
Other than that, honestly, this actually wasn't a very strong third round. You got Byron Young for the Rams. Devon Achane went, but we already took Gibbs
we wouldn't need a running back
in that
there.
same draft, so it didn't matter.
Got hurt a lot.
Kobe Turner.
Tank Dell wasn't really. I mean, that wasn't a factor for the Lions either at that point.
Kobe Turner.
I would take Kobe Turner.
Jake Moody went in this third round. It was actually a pretty weak third round. So.
That was the debate because you went back and forth on.
Well, I said you guys don't understand. Like if you want to take a kicker, because remember we were in the take a kicker camp.
Yeah.
Jake Moody's going to go way earlier than you're comfortable with, and people are like, no, he's a kicker. I'm like, okay, guys.
And remember that was the year the Lions couldn't find a fucking kicker, so Jake Moody may have helped you move, but
you
who
never
knows?
Jake Bates.
We can't what?
You never get Jake Bates then. And that's fine. He turned out to be better.
That's fine. If
Jake
you have
Moody
a
has been struggling since he's been in the league. So
no doubt.
His teammates Jalen Hyatt and Cedric Tillman went back to back 10 picks later.
I like Jalen Hyatt too, but he went to
Yeah.
New York, and that's a place wide receivers go to die because they haven't had a quarterback.
It worked out, man.
It didn't work out. I think that's the best way to put it. Yep, we tried. Didn't work out. Thanks for playing. Hopefully
You
we
can't get
wish
them
you
all,
well
man.
on future
Shit.
endeavors.
It goes back to what I've taught. My stance has not, is not, and will not change on the Hendon Hooker thing. And Spenny, we had these talks. You liked him a lot.
Yeah.
I wasn't big on him, but why I didn't care was because it was a controlled spin of the dice. They could cut him right now for $580,000.
There you go.
Like they could cut him right now if they wanted to. And I'm not. Travis, stop. Play the rest of this. Play the rest of this. Okay? I know he won't. They have that ability. I'm not saying that's the move. You had a backup quarterback last year for $915,000. You can't have a veteran at that price because of the veteran minimum. Like you can't. Like that's just the way it is.
What are we doing? They went and got Teddy Bridgewater.
Yeah, was he a backup though? Because when we needed a backup to play, he wasn't it.
But we didn't need him
in the
to
playoffs. He was.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Was Hendon Hooker the backup? Because the one time you needed a backup quarterback, it wasn't Hendon Hooker. So I don't count him as the backup.
You really didn't pay him $915 to be your backup.
Well, he
wasn't your backup.
He was. I mean, he was till Bridgewater got
till
there.
he wasn't.
Until you needed a backup to play.
Right.
Which is why, and I've talked about this since the pick was made. Don't we know this about Brad Holmes yet? Stick. Do you think that maybe there was a bit of, we like this guy, he could be our backup and cost us $900,000 a year as a backup? When you had people like Tom Mazaway saying, give Teddy Bridgewater $10 million.
Yeah.
He literally said that.
Yeah, and it didn't work.
No, once again, I think it has to do with what they were thinking of Jared Goff at that time. Like, they knew Goff could deliver for this offense and be the quarterback that could help them get to where they needed to be. I don't think they predicted Goff to come back with this type of resurgence and be the elite MVP caliber quarterback that he is.
Then even in hindsight, I don't even know about that because at the end of Goff's contract, he will be 30. Do you want a 30-year-old taking over your franchise if he's not that good, you know? Like, I don't know.
Let's see. How old was Stafford when he went to the Rams? Was it 33, 34?
Yeah, but he had 12 years.
It worked out well for them with the older guy.
He had 5,000-yard passing seasons.
Like, that's not the same, dog.
Yeah. It wasn't like he was Will Levis or Anthony Richardson.
Yeah.
Sideless in the super chat. I like this comp. Hendon Hooker was an 11 against a dealer's 10. You're going to double down because it's good strategy, even if you get an ace and the dealer flips 20.
Yeah.
That's a great way to put it, Sideless.
Low risk, high reward.
Yeah, I never had a problem with it. I didn't think he was going to walk in and start. Some people thought that, but at the same time, yeah, I never had a big problem with it. I just didn't.
It is. I have more of a problem with it now that it didn't work out. Like, it's one of those hindsights, 2020. Like, it's real easy to tell, hey, this didn't work out. Kind of a waste of a pick.
There you go. Absolutely.
But I think the Hendon Hooker thing has reached its arc. Like, I think we're at the end of the story. Yeah. I don't know if it goes anywhere else from here. He's gotten the opportunity that everybody who loved him needed to see. He's gotten the opportunity that everybody hated him needed to see. And he's proven that he can't run this offense in real live game scenario. And, say what you want about Kyle Allen throwing interceptions, which are a part of football in a game. And I thought the one that he threw to Tesla got knocked off his route, and the safety was able to come over and snatch that ball. If Tesla doesn't get knocked off his route, he's at least contesting. It may not have, been picked if Tesla was there. So I didn't find his first game as egregious. He came in the second game, absolutely turned it around for this team. And Hooker's turnovers didn't come off of natural football plays. They were fumbles. That's a mental thing. That's a ball control in my hand thing, and not a throw error. You know what I mean? So I think that's why Dan Campbell just ripped his ass in the first half and said, get out of here, we're putting in Kyle Allen. And once that happens in preseason, the coach loses faith of you in preseason, doesn't even want to give you the chance to redeem yourself in preseason, it's curtains.
Yeah.
Number 8 got the juice now.
Two things I want to ask before we cut to the break. Number one, somebody said, I lost it. They said you could have taken something else with a third-round pick, like a defensive lineman or something like that.
And then if they didn't work out, then
Spenny, this was your greatest take of all time, and I'll go back to it in these situations. Do people understand there are not spots to get anymore?
Yeah.
Do they understand that still?
I don't think so.
They think it's their fantasy league, right?
Yeah.
Like you go to a draft or a waiver wire, you pick somebody in and you put them in and they play.
Yeah, no.
Okay. I got to double check every now and then.
I mean, I would have rather had Kobe Turner or Byron Young than
Hooker, with the option of hindsight.
Hindsight's 20/20.
And you would have been upset though if they passed Hendon Hooker at that time.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
You were big Hendon. There were a lot of big Hendon Hooker people.
Yeah, there were people calling for him to get drafted.
Yeah, I mean, but I don't know.
You'd have been.
I don't think you're wrong. I think you're right. Hooker was kind of flashy, and nobody knew who Byron Young out of Tennessee or Kobe Turner from Wake Forest was. I mean, like, who? Who's Kobe Turner?
I know what I would have said about Kobe Turner out of Wake Forest. And that's wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Right. Yeah.
But it's Wake Forest.
Nothing on the guy. It's just like, if you saw some DN from Wake Forest, cool. Hendon Hooker,
that's some
Heisman
sizzle.
Contender for a while in that season. Hendon Hooker, yeah.
Or they would have said you took the wrong guy from Tennessee.
Yeah.
100% that would have been people. But it's fun to talk about. It is. And then lastly, before we go to the break, so are we back to Tesla now? And we've ditched Tesla? Like where are we?
Whatever.
Oh, it's Tesla. That's what he's called.
Where are we?
His mama named him Tesla. I'm gonna call him Tesla.
Because I hear people saying Tesla.
Coleslaw.
Yuck.
I'd like some coleslaw.
I do like
I'm a big coleslaw guy.
I just don't like that
That's a
nickname
great nickname for him. You don't like that nickname?
No.
White and dangerous if you leave him open?
Yeah.
Come on.
I do like that part of it. I think
the pun.
It's better nicknames. Like Easy came up with
His last
Cybertron.
name's
I didn't think that
Slaw.
was too bad, but it's better nicknames
Coleslaw.
than coleslaw. Yeah, come on.
He gave it his stamp of approval. I don't like it either because I don't like coleslaw. So
Okay. At least you're giving your reasons. Yeah. Woodward Sports chat thread. How in the world could a Heisman contender have poor fundamentals? Because I don't know if you know this or not.
God, college is a different game.
kind of a gimmicky offense in Tennessee.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
When you have Jalen Hyatt, who you're just like launching the ball 70 yards to, and he's beating up on crappy DBs.
Yeah, it was a one-read offense in Tennessee.
Yep. And he had a beautiful deep ball. Hooker had a beautiful deep ball, man.
Stick sideless in the super chat. Stick is right though about that being Brad's worst third round, even though he traded up for Broderick Martin and
Martin's at
Hendon
least played
Hooker.
Snaps, meaningful snaps.
Yeah,
he was in this.
But do you want to know the good news? Gibbs, Campbell, Branch, Laporta before that.
Yep.
You're not losing.
Hey, you want the man to hit an 18 parlay every single Sunday for you.
It's a new way to criticize him. His third rounds. Don't let Manu not work out. His third rounds.
Which Manu's getting hyped, bro.
Yeah. He's looked all right. He's been going up against Hutch all camp, so it's kind of trial by fire there.
He's getting hyped, man. Don't let him work out.
Right.
Ooh, I like that. The ice cream man. A little throwback to Master P. He's from Hudsonville.
Yeah.
That's true. Michael Weary. Has anyone considered the injury has slowed Hooker's development? Everyone doesn't recover as fast mentally as others.
2 years ago.
I'm just saying.
You could not blame the injury for how he's performing
2
right
years
now.
ago.
Well, you knew that. You knew that when you took him.
And he's physically fine.
Can
he
we
went through
go
a whole
back
camp 2 years now.
2 months ago when I was on with you and told you that people were telling me Hooker was struggling in training camp, and it had nothing to do with his physical ability. It had everything to do with his ability to read the defense and what was between the ears. This was reported to me early on, and he was able to kind of bounce back during training camp and kind of earn his stripes back and gain some confidence with the coaching staff. But you see it in live game action. It's just it ain't happening, guys, and it's okay.
Shad 2 and 6. Quinn second round and Holmes third round. So what if Manu starts? And, okay, is Tesla good?
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah, let's talk about him next.
Well, I'm saying, though, like, is he good?
I would say so.
Was he a third-round pick?
Good.
Yeah.
So before we go forward, everybody, choose your fighter. Like, was it a good pick or no? This room says yes, right? That chat room probably says yes. So then you can't come back later and say, the third round. You can't do it. I won't let you do it.
It's his blind spot.
It's his blind spot, absolutely. Let's talk about merch. Merch isn't Woodward's blind spot, I'll tell you that, because we got the best in Detroit sports wearables. We play the Rams. Get a Boo Them Kids shirt. Send us a picture with you wearing it. We put it on the show. Just because I think it's funny.
Yeah.
No other reason.
We booing them in LA too. Don't think
Don't think we're not going to boo them out there too.
Yeah.
Don't put those children up in that stadium, because if you do, they're going to get booed, because that's what we do in Detroit, right, Stick? We were told that.
That's what Kelly told me.
That's what Kelly said to Stick. Personally,
She's going to bring her kids to SoFi. I know that.
They're going to get booed.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? If you're there, if you're at the game, we need video of you booing the kids.
Yes, please.
We'll tweet it on the socials.
Instantly, though.
Immediately.
We treat it as breaking news.
Yeah. We'll cut in. Shop.woodwardsports.com.
Stop searching for a vehicle and start finding one. Les Stanford Chevrolet Cadillac makes it easy. We harness the power of multiple dealerships and own the biggest selection of GM brands in the area to get you the car you need. With the Les Stanford Group, you'll have access to 4 different dealerships, providing you with more makes, more models, and more choices. We're connected to more than 1,000 vehicles. And with so many high-quality CPO vehicles available, you'll find new car quality at pre-owned prices. You can start and end your search at lesstanford.com today.
Are you ready to be part of the conversation? Join former NFL star Braylon Edwards and the ever-enthusiastic Shep for the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep.
Looking to the back of the end zone, now throws, touchdown, Wolverines! Braylon Edwards again.
Where your opinions matter.
And underneath, Braylon Edwards going for the end zone, reaches for it, and is down at the 1-yard line.
Tune in weekdays from 2 to 4 p.m. on the Woodward Sports Network and share your thoughts on the biggest sports stories. It's your chance to engage with your favorite sports personalities.
Neil Rule here for Buddy's Pizza. It's the summer of Buddy's, still going strong. Brisket, brew, and rendezvous. That's right. Barbecue at Buddy's. The barbecue brisket pizza. The barbecue chicken salad. It's all in play for you. Use the promo code 10MEAL when you order at buddyspizza.com. Boom. You save 10% when you order online. You want to roll out? There's over 20 Buddy's in and around the Metro Detroit area. So again, guys, you know they invented Detroit-style pizza. They invented a style of pizza. So it stands to reason they're pretty good at making it. Buddy's. Make sure you get out there. Barbecue at Buddy's. All right, coming down the stretch here. Neil Rule stick in for DMAC. We have KG, Spencer Raxter, intern Simeon, all of you. I do have to check in with you on this, Stick. Tigers won yesterday. I meant to get to it.
Woo-hoo!
We didn't get to it a lot.
They did it.
They beat a bad team. That's what
Barely.
Well,
a win's a win.
They were plus money. Okay.
A win's a win.
Somebody said that in the chat too. They beat them by 1 run. Do you know what the run line like they use on Caesars where you give 1.5, right? Everyone grasped that concept.
On 1 run though, but
they were plus like 150 yesterday to do that.
But it required a 9th inning heroic home run to push it to extras to get the win.
No matter when it comes.
Yes or no?
No, because they hit a home run in the 9th.
Oh. Yeah, it was regulation.
Yeah. But anyway, whatever. That's semantics. It doesn't matter. What matters is
I want them to beat
won.
up on bad teams like they were earlier, not take it down to the wire and pull one.
There were 1-run wins over the White Sox and Twins before. Okay. It's MLB,
right.
man.
As long as they get the win.
I know you got to stay on the champion Tigers too. I got it. You and KG, you're front of the bandwagon. You're already heading the parade down Woodward.
Easy.
Holding the team of destiny sign.
Every win don't have to be 11-0.
Yeah,
you don't understand. A win is a win.
Right. Against better competition, I'd take it. But against shit competition, I want to see them do what they were doing earlier in the season. And why am I a bad fan for wanting them to win big against bad teams?
I'm kind of confused. Maybe I just watch Will Levis and Anthony Richardson again. But I thought that I got crushed on social media because I said there is no trade at the trade deadline that the Tigers can make where they would be a favorite over the Dodgers. Did I not say that?
You did.
I did say that. And like 55,000 people watch it on X alone. And like jumped on me about it. Well, what, you don't think they can beat the Dodgers? I wouldn't bet my mortgage on it. No. Like you want the answer. Like that's the answer to the question.
Shohei looks pretty good.
He does. He's pretty good at baseball.
Yeah.
He's fair.
Yeah.
He's fair to good.
Definitely above average.
Green arrow.
A fine ball player.
For sure.
A green arrow. But no, Stick, like, just bottom line. They going to win this division?
Yeah.
You're not, like, terrified?
No, and that's been my
like
whole
Spencer.
position. I'm not getting high. I'm not getting low on them. Like, they put themselves in a good position by jumping out early to suck this much and still be in the position that they're in.
Yep.
I'm more
what a
worried,
concept.
can they find it again? And that's what I want to see. And with wins like last night, I don't feel they found it again. I feel like their talent prevailed over a shittier team, but their talent wasn't on full display either. Does that make sense?
No, and I think what we're seeing too, like if you want to break it all down, Jim Price, the late Jim Price, rest in peace, like literally, rest in peace, Jim Price, had a great saying that I use all the time. It's not who you play, it's when you play them. And with the Tigers, there were so many guys that were above their mean, like Zach McKinstry, certainly Javi Baez, just to name a few. And we're seeing like kind of a regression to the mean, which is what you see when you play in this league for years. You kind of are what your numbers say you are, and that's what you are. They were above the curve a little bit. They have kind of regressed back to where they were. You mix in a couple of injuries, and Javi's got to play every day, which, you know, he's kind of been what?
He's been up and down. No, this ain't even Javi.
I just love the angst he says it with, though. And then Javi's got to play.
He's got to play every game. Well, but it takes away a tool for A.J. Hinch to deploy in the preferred situations. Zach McKinstry, too.
Yeah.
You know, it takes away a tool that's out his options.
I'd much rather have Javi than Matt Methods. But I hear you.
Methods.
But that's the problem with this team, right? You don't have full-time starters to where you have pieces you can move around. You have a bunch of pieces you move around, and you hope and pray that you hit the lotto every single night with the right combination. And early in the season, what's that?
I said I was called a madman.
Why?
Because I wanted everyday players.
Yeah.
But you're going to take away at bats from Zach McKinstry.
Oh, no.
All right.
I was also told they were a World Series team. So
no, I was told it was destiny.
With all these moving parts. So
listen, they're still a good baseball team. It's just now they have to rely on getting hot, not rely on their talent.
But that's what they were doing at the beginning.
And that's what I say I want them to get back to, right?
Getting hot.
Getting hot.
Well, tell McKinstry, tell Javi.
Riley's looked better the past couple games.
This is the Riley Green experience.
Yeah.
Well, he's a young player.
Yeah,
he's young.
He cooks. It's a drought. He cooks. It's a drought. Like that's
same thing with Torque.
That's how it works.
He's gonna hit home runs in bunches, and he's gonna suck for a while.
Yeah, and that's why Gleyber Torres has been valuable, because he's a veteran dude that is doing what he does, and you know I see. Like you guys talk about the game last night, and you're like, well, they only beat them 2-1. Their 1-3 hitters went like 0 for 12 with 8 strikeouts, and they won a game.
Well. And on the other side of that coin, let's talk about the pitching. Looked really damn good for the Tigers last night.
We ain't gonna
against
hear about
a bad
that.
team, but that's what you're supposed to do, right? The pitching did its job last night. He went out there and he dominated a bad team. It was his third start with us, went out there and did what he was supposed to do. The bats have not been doing what they're supposed to do.
No,
there you go.
That's been the biggest issue.
I don't give a fuck what you do against the White Sox.
Yeah.
We're better than that. Shouldn't be victory lapping White Sox victories. Let's see what happens when you play real teams.
Take any victories I can
Well,
get.
I mean, Spenny, I'll counter that and
You don't
say
get
this.
credit for what you're supposed to do.
No.
The White Sox and the Twins are on the schedule, and when you beat them, it gets you closer to the end. And and like last year, they beat the Astros in the playoffs.
Yep,
like
for
you
sure.
can't and you can't take that away, man.
And
They did.
last year was awesome. That shit doesn't matter at all
No,
anymore.
but I agree. But when you say how do you do against good teams, the track record's good.
All right.
Yeah,
that's fair.
And if you
the
don't
track record, but the track record doesn't help you.
From last year, sure. Like, yeah, but I want to see what they do against good teams in the playoffs with this team, how it's set up now.
And now I get back on the highway with you, Spenny, and say the happy action fun time organic last year doesn't matter.
No, you were the best team in baseball for the first half
Yeah.
of the season. You had
Coming
six All-Stars.
Coming off playoff series win last year. Like, you got to go do shit.
You have expectations to at least make the American League Championship Series.
Boom.
I don't think that's crazy.
No,
you should
not
have
at all.
expectations. You still are one of the betting favorites to win the American League. That makes you a World Series contender.
Yep. They're still there. It's just you'd rather them be playing better baseball, but they got time to ramp up. Just hope they can again.
So, okay.
3 of their last 4.
Yeah, like the division's a Twins, White Sox. Like,
yeah.
all you got to do is not get swept by the Guardians, and you're fine.
And Stick, you ain't giving them credit for doing what they supposed to be doing. That's where most of their wins came from. Handling the teams they're supposed to be handling.
Okay, let's macro it out, though, KG. Over their last 8 series, how many have they won?
Oh, my God. Here we go with this again.
I believe
2.
Yes. Since All-Star break, they've won 2 series, yes.
Well,
it's not, but 2
you
and 6
understand
in a series is not good, guys.
Well, you understand, though, it counts literally the same as the 19 of 20 series that they won at the beginning or whatever that crazy-ass number was.
A win is a win.
Literally counts the same. Literally.
I'll take them how I can get them.
Except these are losses.
Right, but they're offset by the more wins that they had earlier because those count. Those
and
games
once again,
count the
like, we can do this, yeah, okay, but you don't win a championship the first 2 months of the season. That's what I was trying to tell you guys early on. Like, Team of Destiny, 40 games in, this is when you judge them. No, it's not.
Well, they won a division championship early this season. The lead they built up was insurmountable.
We'll see. I mean, I believe it, but don't tell me it's locked in and will never happen because we saw it last year.
No, we didn't see it last year.
White people in the Woodward Sports Chat.
Hey-o.
Shout out.
Spenny, in real life, you wanted to trade minor leaguers for Aaron Judge and Ohtani, but real life's not anime.
Wait, what?
Did not say that once.
Yeah,
Please
what?
listen to what I have to say and then react to it.
I mean, I don't see anything wrong with that take. I trade minor leaguers for Ohtani.
Yeah, right. Nobody ever said they have to go trade for a superstar. I said trade for starting bodies. That's not that hard. And that's not too much to ask. If you think that's too much to ask for, you don't have a good opinion of your franchise.
That's fair. Let's talk about Mad Packs.
Mad Packs. Let me tell you about Mad Packs. Go to getmadpacks.com to find it in stores near you today. The High-Low pre-rolls, the Boom Chocolate Tarantulas, the Blizzard Pack THCA Moon Rocks, and any of their top shelf strains as well. Go to Get Mad Packs to find the stores and locations they are available in. Mad Flavor, Mad High, Mad Packs.
How do people feel about getting a Planet Fitness membership for $15 a month? How do they like working out in a clean and spacious gym that's filled with equipment for every workout? And how about free fitness training in the judgment-free zone that leaves them feeling energized all day long? Join Planet Fitness today with the free PF app, online or in club, and start getting that big fitness energy for $15 a month.
Stop searching for a vehicle and start finding one. Les Stanford Chevrolet Cadillac makes it easy. We harness the power of multiple dealerships and own the biggest selection of GM brands in the area to get you the car you need. With the Les Stanford Group, you'll have access to 4 different dealerships, providing you with more makes, more models, and more choices. We're connected to more than 1,000 vehicles. And with so many high-quality CPO vehicles available, you'll find new car quality at pre-owned prices. You can start and end your search at lesstanford.com today.
Massage Chair House. It's the Massage Chair House. It's the largest in Michigan. The Massage Chair House. Right above my head. Scan that QR code. Get a massage chair. Feel better. This is for your health, people. Like, people say, oh, you're getting a massage chair, you're bougie. No, Neil Rule is bougie, right? But getting a massage and taking care of your health is the most important thing. You only have one body. Massage the hell out of it. With the massage chair house.
That's enough.
Massage chair.
All right, final
It's a
segment.
Rally House jingle that I redid. Do you see that? You see what I did?
Yeah, we got it.
Woodward Sports Super Chat. Oh, by the way, Neil Rule sticking for DMAC for a couple weeks here. KG, Spencer Raxter, Big Sim, Intern Simeon. Dat Boy Roy, if you listen to the flagship, the sky is falling. Dat Boy Roy.
Isn't it always?
I told you, I don't do like hope and fear for the sake of, I can't. I do too much to try to remember what I felt like last Thursday. So I just tell you how I feel all the time. So that's it.
Shock jock.
Sideless in the Super Chat. Big day at a Sideless today in the Super Chat. If we are a team of destiny, we will overcome this.
Yep.
LOL.
We shall overcome.
Someday.
And no matter what, you're a team of destiny. You're either destined to lose or you're destined to win.
That is true.
So,
in the end,
we didn't specify what the destiny was.
That is the caveat, right?
in the end, 29 teams are
their destiny is
to
already
lose.
there.
Or
It's already
31. I can't remember how many teams are in every league.
Every
Don't
league has
think I ain't
32
peep what
now,
you
okay?
did, too.
What's
When
that?
he says we will overcome, don't look over here.
Come on, KG. We shall wade in the water.
We looked over here like,
wade in the water, children. Wade in the water. You don't know about?
All right, this is a good place to stop.
I just had to let you know. That's all.
This is a good place to stop,
Solid
everybody.
love, man.
It's a good play. Hey, solid effort today, everybody.
I like
Appreciate
when Neil
it.
gets
man,
uncomfortable.
Yeah. Ripcord. We're out. Yeah. We'll be back at it tomorrow, everyone. For Stick, KG, Spencer Raxter, Intern Simeon, I'm Neil Rowe. Thanks for tapping in. Big D Energy. Well, see you later.
See ya.